Oh, come on. Come on. Now what did it change now? It does. Nice. Let me see real quick. Did it use the event? Nice. And Facebook should show it too. We should be good. We should be good, guys. Test 1 2. All right, closed captions are on there. And kill the new tab here. We can tweet. Not gonna tweet that I'm live. All right, let's go. You guys ready? Good old Saint Denis. Why, oh why? Be right back, fellas. Okay. Sweet. Here we go. No more snow. All right. All right. Yeah. Let's get going down to the telegram station. All right.
Brie, I think our services and make jewelry as well.
Oh,
It's. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. All right. Oh, sorry, sir.
Oh, it's quite all right. Take your time. Now, what's the occasion?
Oh, just dressing up.
Oh.
Yeah, she decided to put me up in this outfit for the once the snow cleared up, and then I guess now we're matching.
Maybe I'm biased, but blue is definitely a good color.
Yeah, it is.
You are wearing blue. I just noticed that. It's good on you.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
thank you.
Sorry, the lighting right now.
I like the blue shirt underneath the vest. It's very nice.
Hey,
Yeah,
Kitty's good at fashion when she wants to be.
Yeah, much better than I am.
Well, you twos have a good one.
You too.
You do.
That is a
Yes,
mighty
it is.
fine coach, by the way. Or
Why, thank you.
I can't. Is that a coach or is it a?
Carriage, coach,
okay.
buggy.
Carriage.
I hear people call them everything.
Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable, I guess.
Hell, some of the people around here call it a wagon.
I mean, I suppose you could haul things in it if you need it.
Yeah,
Hey, just
maybe.
put it in the seat next to you.
Or you could have it, you know, rigged to where you have underneath the seat compartment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, name's Salvatore. I run the carriage business around here.
Oh, nice meeting you.
You
Hey,
too.
thank you.
And
Name's,
also,
Cal.
I'd also do the First Bank of Saint Denis. We just opened up a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
You run the bank?
Yeah,
Wow.
I sure do.
Okay.
So if you ever need a loan or anything, you know, the tellers handle all the deposits and withdrawals.
Right.
But like if you need any loans or any type of financial backing and stuff, I'm your guy.
I'm gonna have to remember this. Salvatore
Cassini, yes sir.
Cassini. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's I'm gonna have to keep that in mind.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Pleasure
Yeah,
meeting you.
that's a nice name. You too.
His name is Kitty.
You said Kizzy?
Kitty, like cat.
Ah,
Meow meow. You know.
like Kitty.
Mhm.
Nice to meet you.
Mhm.
And the
Nice
fellow
to meet
behind
you.
you?
That's
Callum
my
Conroy.
husband.
You say Calvin?
Callum.
Callum.
Callan.
Yeah, don't worry. You can just call me Cal if you like.
Cal? All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Uh,
You two have
I
a
know.
fantastic evening.
You
You
too.
too.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
You as well.
Be safe. People are crazy today.
Little does she know, we're all crazy. All right, so let's see here. We're doing First Bank of Saint Denis to finance that new endeavor. How's your pal? All right. And now send another one. Cassini carriage rides. I should have done the alias. Why did I forget the alias? Oh. Get the handy dandy telegram runner. Here we go. Dun dun bum 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 dun. No more snow. Oh, baby. Man, let's see what we got here. I believe we're in the right spot. I believe we're in the right spot here. All right. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a real good day.
Took your fucking time, didn't you?
Well, you know what? It's a pleasure seeing you too there, Bryn.
Get the fuck inside.
What the? Am I late?
Yeah.
Hey, there's no more snow on the ground. How about that?
Saved by Sal.
How's everyone doing?
Just cheeky.
Cheeky.
I don't like to think about it doing too much. I guess I just have to say old.
What?
What the hell? Who's this grizzly man at the table?
That's what I said.
They just let anybody in here.
Doug, did you steal my gloves?
Yes, I did, and I have no qualms about
No,
admitting that.
he admitted to it outright. He said he stole it
This
from
is
you.
it. This is my seat.
I,
He's at least giving you credit where credit's due.
you know, I'm just.
Hey,
I'm
look,
feeling
I wouldn't
very
want to get
fucking
hit by
used.
these, and that's why I'm wearing them.
Well, you're about to for stealing his style.
What do you got there?
Well, at least then it would be fair.
What do you got there in your hands there, shuffling?
These cards?
Yeah.
It's just a regular deck of cards.
Oh. We're doing some games?
No, I was just bored. Just putting them back in order. Shuffle them up and then putting them back in order again.
All right, is there anyone else we're waiting for?
Jesus. Seems very
What?
grim in here right now.
Like
It's
we
not
said,
grim.
just cheeky.
What?
It's peachy.
I don't really like peaches though.
I don't mind them. Apricots are good.
Apricots, what's wrong with you?
What the hell is an apricot?
It's a fruit that grows on a tree.
Apples. That's the real fruit right there is apples.
Did somebody like die or something? I mean, it's very quiet.
Not yet.
Jesus, is that a threat or?
No. I'm just saying not yet.
Those gloves do look pretty scary.
The
What do
gloves
we-
scare you?
Especially when you crack your knuckles like that.
Wonder what your hands would look like on him, Sal.
Wait, let's not. Look, I
Bulletproof
appreciate
balloons.
it. I appreciate, but I don't need to be the center of attention, okay?
All right, ginormous hands.
Look, why don't
The
you take a
hands the
walk?
size of a fucking ape.
Why don't you take a walk?
Why don't you take a walk?
Like
Maybe
a
you drag your hands
Like a
across the floor.
seashell party, huh?
You fucking know. You know what, dude? Not my chair, not my problem.
Yeah, that's right. It's my chair.
Not me.
Not now.
Not ever.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
you two gonna make out or what?
Fucking seashells. What is this?
Jesus fucking Christ.
How about lighthouses?
Lighthouses rule.
Especially that one just north of.
Right over by Ansburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a great lighthouse. Look, Butcher's just over there going fucking crazy.
How is he going crazy?
Yeah, he does look pretty crazy. What, we all get on the other side of the... Wake up on the other side of the closet today, or what?
What? What?
Oh wow, Tommy jumped right on that one.
I mean, I don't sleep in that fucking closet.
Yeah, I'm out of the closet.
We all are.
Wait, no.
Sal, is there something you want to tell us?
You're still in the
What?
closet? Does this constitute as a closet in here?
Are you?
I don't know. Is this a closet?
There's a closet behind you.
Are you
well, then
stupid?
no. I don't think this is. Well, they said they were still in the closet.
Oh, good. We should have a staring contest, Doug.
Staring contest, huh?
Yeah, I would lose. I take that back. I have very sensitive eyes.
You also can't pay attention for more than about 3 seconds.
That's true. That's true.
Why are you gonna come out my butt like that? Come on.
Doc's about to knock you out again, Doug.
Oh,
Again?
No.
Now, wait a minute. We all know that that's his biggest flaw. His only flaw.
No, it
What?
totally is. Why
Did
you
I-
got to just call him out on it?
that's my only flaw. I don't know about that.
Yeah, neither do I.
Okay.
What?
It's different when someone else besides myself says it.
What are we all doing here?
We were gonna have a fucking meeting, but I don't know if we're waiting for anyone else. I don't think Vivian's turning up.
I'm just here because I'm an old retired veteran. That's where I hang out.
No, you're gonna pull that card.
I mean, it's true.
No, we enjoy having you here, Doc.
I enjoy being here.
But we do need to have a meeting, so
Yeah, that's me getting out. I know.
you mind
Go
taking the
play
kid with you
mine.
too?
Yeah.
You guys give us about 30 minutes, you can come back.
Everyone is not part of the meeting.
Meeting RP.
I feel really short sitting down, so I'm gonna
You
stand
feel
up.
short. Okay. All right.
Well,
Sure.
I don't have the confidence that you have, okay?
Confidence is one way of putting it, I suppose.
Your choice. You can stay or leave. It's up to you.
Yo! Zero Hawk,
Alright,
thank you so
so-
much, man.
There's a few things we wanted to talk about, I believe. Right,
Right,
did
yeah.
you have anything?
Yeah, I mean, as far as what I wanted to address, basically, is I've been working on some bylaws, which I got to get back down to the warehouse. You know, I wasn't planning on getting shot in the shoulder this evening, so let me
What
get
the?
those after this. Yeah. But I'll bring a copy of those down so you guys can all read them over and get back to me on what you think about that. I would like to see what you guys think about a possible meeting we can schedule in the next 2 weeks. A date that works for everybody. So we can have a big public forum for anyone who's involved, you know, business owners and interested parties want to come down to Saint Denis, and we can let them know what we're about down in the theater.
I mean, it begs the question what exactly we are about in terms of other businesses.
Well, that's what the bylaws I'm working on, and they'll establish all that, so everyone can read that over.
You said you wanted to make this a public thing.
For the
To
businesses,
introduce, to introduce the Chamber
Oh,
of
okay.
Commerce.
Okay.
And if we're gonna, you know, involve ourselves with other businesses, we have to decide whether or not we want to charge some sort of, you know, membership fees or dues, and establish what sort of services we can offer them. I've already spoken to Thomas and Vivian about wanting to do, you know, advertisements. Feel like we can offer them, you know, if someone wants to come in and start a business, we can do advertisements. So, you know, we wouldn't charge them for that. Or in some certain cases, we could generate
Yeah.
some income that way. But
I had an idea. If people buy a membership, then they can automatically kind of put their advertisements in the paper.
right, that would be
It's a
all
part of
wrapped
the
into, you know, benefits. So things of that nature. It's all outlined in what I've been working on. So any thoughts or edits you guys want to make, we can come together after I get you copies.
On the opposite side of that, it does beg all of our opinions on what happens if someone doesn't sign up for the Chamber of Commerce and they still want to open a fucking business, bar, whatever here.
I mean, then it's just like anyone else. Then they're on their own. benefit from being involved with us and our customers and our benefits that we can provide as far as security or advertising or anything of that nature.
I'll be honest, that's pretty fucking lenient. If we're gonna say that
Well-
we run this city, then it has to actually be run.
If they're gonna cause issues, then that's another story. But
It's not about
That's-
causing issues. It's about them being here without our consent. Do you understand that?
So you want to like lock out the city unless they're part of us?
Did you have a different idea?
No, I'm just trying to verify. What exactly are you proposing here?
That is what I'm proposing. We've been walking around saying that we're running Saint Denis. We're known as the fucking Chamber of Commerce. We're known as the gang from Saint Denis. And as of right now, people are walking in doing whatever the fuck they want. Now, optionally, they can continue that, and we can do nothing about it. And I'll have very little to do here. Or we can actually make a statement about what we need in this city and what we expect from people. And that's a statement that needs to be followed.
Well, then that's going to require everyone here to make a decision
Mm-hmm.
as far as what their involvement was going to be. And Bryn, like you expressed to me yesterday about not wanting to be at the meeting, or maybe feeling that you shouldn't be at the meeting. I mean, that's the sort of decision that would need to be made if you're going to handle that side of things. I mean, we can't outwardly tell these businesses they can't open here. They can get a license from the government one way or another. That's their right. But as far as on paper, that's what our policy would be.
Absolutely.
It's about appearances.
Yeah, no, and the legal side of it all is absolutely up to you.
we just got to make sure that we have a front, and that
Well, that's what the chamber should be. But I've been very transparent about my part here since I fucking started standing around.
Can someone do a lap around the building real fast? Make sure there's
Why don't
no
you,
listening ears.
Vampire Hunter over there, go do a lap with your fucking whatever it is you're carving over there.
I'll pass.
I'm assuming Butch is doing that.
Mhm.
Any of you
Yeah.
fuckheads are back here, I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Now,
Jesus.
I was going to suggest that we make Butch head of the Chamber of Security, but he might have to tone down to burn it down.
I mean,
I don't think it's doing no harm.
no, neither do I. And frankly, I think I might be comfortable with that decision.
Do I get to use them at the bank?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously will still have a hand in security, but
Mm-hmm.
on paper, I think his name is better. We're all good?
Yep.
Why don't you ask him?
Butch, what's your record like, as far as the law is concerned?
I had investigation way back for murdering 5 people, but that's about it.
They ever solved that?
No,
How long ago?
long time ago.
Oh, fuck it then.
Okay.
Butch, you want to be the head of security?
Sure.
All right, he wants to do it. Who fucking, how many people agree with that?
I do.
Yeah, I'd say we're unanimous on that one.
Salvatore?
Mhm.
I mean, do we have anyone else? It's just Butch, right?
I mean, it depends. Who do you think should do it?
I was thinking, you did a good job at the bank the other day. I don't know if that's something that you're looking to do, though, there, Doug.
I mean, I can. But if Butch wants to do it, he's willing to do it. Everyone's okay with it. If you're not okay with it, let us know.
I absolutely didn't mean to, you know, be presumptuous in that, Doug. I figured as far as your role with the bar and everything else, I don't know what, you know, if you envision yourself in that, by all means, speak up.
I'm gonna be honest, this is the meeting. If you have an opinion on something, please fucking voice it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving away from the bar, so to speak. I mean, I'll manage and stuff, but I'm not trying to be behind that bar every day. In fact, Bree, I'd like to talk to you after this about that.
Me?
Is there another Bree?
No, just. All right.
So Salvatore, I'm not trying to put pressure on you. I'm
thinking,
just asking.
you know what I'm thinking in my head here. You know, you have the experience of planning, you know, jobs and stuff. I don't see why that can't translate over into planning security jobs.
Is that what you're saying, Doug, or are you saying you want to transition to the other side of things?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean by the other side.
Yeah.
My side.
Other side. Can someone bring the short guy in on this? I don't. What other
We
side?
have the legal side of business in which Riker's running. And then we have the other side of business where I work, and possibly Doug, and definitely Dylan.
Look, I'll continue to toe the line.
All right. You might have to make a call on that sooner rather than later, but
No,
that's up
I
to you.
understand it. I understand that. Trust me, I do.
I guess
And when it comes to it, it'll come to it.
Is business good on the other side of things?
Well, that's part of the meeting right now, is that business on the other side of things has, well, in the politest way I can possibly put it, people have been doing a lot of finger wagging and a lot of pointing at certain decisions, which has hampered certain progress on my side of things. Now, I feel that it's been transparent since the beginning, that what we've wanted to do is to have a legal front, probably led by Riker. The chamber was his idea. And to have another side, equally if not more profitable, where we can run things like robberies, like bookies, like whatever else we're thinking of.
I think it's really important for us to separate that.
I think it's important that nobody gets upset when we have to do the other side of business.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes things like that needs to happen.
They do.
Hell, you know, the first time I set foot in here, I was preparing myself to be that side. Things for me just kind of seemed to go the other way. But there's still a need. And I think we have more qualified people than myself to do that now. So I'm
I mean,
all
you're
for it.
managing the bank. I wouldn't want you doing that.
Oh, well, all right.
So if I were to write down on paper who security is for Chamber, Doug, do you want me to write you down?
No, not for the Chamber of Commerce. I'll do security for you, Salvatore.
Well,
when it needs to happen. But I don't want to be like Chamber of Commerce security.
Deal.
No, having his name off the books might be for the best right now.
so security is just Butch and Bryn then?
No, my name's not on it.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
My name should not be on anyone's documents. I want to make that very fucking clear.
All right, man. Have a good one, buddy.
That's
Okay.
just the.
So then
Appreciate
Butch
it
is
again for the
on
resub.
paper head of security, and we have to.
No, we haven't finished the vote there,
I know.
Salvatore.
Well, all right. So you kind of answered my question. If I need just, you'll help me out.
For you, and for the bank. But for you, I will always be your security. That'll never change.
I
I'm trying to
appreciate
get
that.
sappy on you.
All right. So yeah, I'm good for Butch being the head of the security for the Chamber of Commerce.
So am I. And that's unanimous right there.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Butch. You have filled the first position in the Chamber of Commerce.
Amen.
Yeah, mazel tov. On the other side, well, not on the same side. I think going forward, we need to be far more concise about where information is going, why it's going there, and who it's coming from. In terms of business, I think Riker needs to handle things nearly completely at this point. He should be chair of the Chamber of Commerce. I don't know what's on the fucking legislation or whatever you got.
That's the thing I'd like to talk to the governor about as well whenever I can sit down with her. I don't think that we need to, once we establish everything and have our meeting and establish ourselves here in the state, we shouldn't be paying a monthly fee like a normal business. We're not generating, on paper anyway, we're not generating income as far as the fees and everything. They go back into, advertisement services and everything that we're providing these businesses. So.
Right. No, at this point, she's talking about the hierarchy within the Chamber of Commerce
that's
itself.
the thing. It's like right now, as far as on the license, it has me listed as owner. So it's like we're trying to get that language changed. The bylaws, there's multiple positions. If we want to have as far as like a board, can
do you want to run down what you have an idea for in terms of like a chair or a board or something like that? I know you don't got the documentation in front of you, but it'd help.
Yeah, let me. So we can have a board, basically anywhere from, I would think we would need anywhere maybe, well, we have to decide ourselves. Do we want to open it up to other businesses? Like as we establish this and invite other businesses in, this sort of thing needs to be set to a vote amongst anyone who's a member. Like all members would then be voting on a, an executive board.
I mean, I don't know if everyone should be on an executive board, but perhaps you can work out profitable businesses, what's going on that side. Opening it up to other people might be good, but again, we need to keep a pretty fucking strict divide on their business and our business.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's just as far as we can certainly, if we choose, present ourselves and say, hey, this is the chamber, we already have a board, it's us, basically. And if you'd like to join, this is what we offer.
Right.
I'm not opposed to that.
I mean, because we'd have it essentially open to anyone, even, people who don't own businesses. If they're just interested in this for some reason and they decide to pay a membership fee and be involved in it, they can. But primarily we'd attract businesses, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that sounds like it makes sense, and it also gives a veil of openness in terms of what we're doing down here.
So we'd have probably anywhere, I think, from 9 to 13. Well, if you want to have a general board, it'd be probably 9 to 13 people. We need to have an odd number.
Right.
Or we can establish a 5 to 9, a smaller. I guess it would depend how many people we have interested.
I mean, at the moment, how many businesses do we have?
Well, I anticipate, let's see. Mr. Redford would probably want to be involved with the Take It Easy Tavern, even though he's not in Saint Denis. He's operating out of the shack just outside of town, so he's close enough. And he's a customer of mine. Obviously, all of ours. I would imagine, Dylan, Cassini Carriages, everything.
Yeah, that's about 6 businesses just within us.
Mr. Wolf's going to show up.
Well, I
assume anyone that's already been established here, the Molotovs are going to absolutely show up with to this meeting and want to have someone from their company involved.
Yeah, that's true. Is it a matter of keeping your friends closer, your enemies closer there?
I mean, it could be, but if we.
I mean, here's the thing, right? As long as we have a majority on the board, they can't vote anything in or out.
It's true.
Wait, so you're having votes with people who aren't a part of this?
No. If and when they do become a part of the Chamber of Commerce.
And that's for the legitimate side of things.
because the board of directors would be maybe 5 positions. You'd have the chair. If we just decided that we needed a vice chair, we could have one. Might not be necessary, but we could instill one if needed. Treasury, and then Tommy's already expressed his interest from the get-go to be, what was it? You wanted to be our secretary, right? And take all of our notes and meetings. So.
I mean, if someone wants to take us down, though, they could just have a bunch of people join the Chamber of Commerce and vote their people in.
No,
Right,
they'd
and
have
that's what I was saying, right? If as long as we remain the majority holders on the board, no one can vote anything in or out.
we can easily keep a majority on 5 fucking board of directors.
Well, I mean, just the
I mean,
Yeah.
to vote in the board of directors, if we're voting the board of directors.
No, I think they should be appointed.
Oh, okay.
She has a good point, yeah. We should appoint them ahead of time because of that.
Yeah,
no,
Reka
absolutely.
can make sure.
I don't think anyone who's going to show up to this meeting is going to put up an issue with that. If we present ourselves with a, coordinated front, we have our bylaws written. If people want to, at that point, then really the only thing they'd be able to vote on at that moving forward would be any changes to the bylaws.
I mean,
that would be the
present
one
it-
thing.
Present it as your founding members. Easy. Yeah.
Mhm. And so we would just need to decide on what we think would be a acceptable fee for as far as dues, and whether or not we'd want them to pay month to month and really manage that, or have them just pay annually.
I mean, month to month might be good, just because there's a lot of fluctuation in people coming in and out of the city.
That's true.
Or
And we would want to
you know-
probably hold a monthly meeting, so at that point people could
Mm-hmm.
moving forward, the meetings would probably we don't need to have every meeting open to the public. Once we establish who the members are, we can have meetings with our membership, and from there it should be easy enough to collect dues. And if people lapse in paying, then they lose their benefits.
Sure,
I agree.
or we could, you know how fast businesses go up and down around the state. We could have an annual fee that you pay once you get in, and then it's all collected on the same day. If you manage to stay around for a year, I'll collect it on the same day, with late fees and whatnot. But the good thing about that is if someone's only running a business for a month, well, we got the fucking money, so we win.
That is true.
That would work.
Maybe instead of a year, do 6 months.
Okay, that works too.
Might
Where
be a
you
good
could-
compromise.
You could have a choice of paying month to month and yearly. That's, cheaper than paying 12 months. That way people would have incentive to do that and stay around too.
Possibly.
Yeah, that works. I like the idea of giving people options, but that leaves a lot on our end, or whoever's going to be the treasurer, trying to maintain that.
It's a lot
Might
of
be a little-
coordination.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the banking system here is really up to snuff or something like that.
6 months sounds like the best plan.
So, okay. Anyone that wants to do a month-to-month plan? Okay,
I'd
anyone that
say
wants, okay.
The only thing I would say about month to month would be maybe it's on a case by case basis. If we find someone's maybe starting up a business and they'd approach us and we feel like there's someone we absolutely want to work with, we can make an exception. But
Well, maybe that's a whole different program we have, is a
Maybe.
startup.
That involves loans.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no one for month to month. How about a yearly due?
I mean,
We could always
Alright.
pitch the yearly
But-
first.
what's
and if
the
people-
downside of the month to month? Why is nobody wanting that?
But it's just a matter of whoever the
Track
treasurer
people down
is
and
yeah, they
logistics.
got to track people down. Plus, with the one time or two time the annual or biannual fee, if someone doesn't, if they're only a fucking company for fucking 2 months, then we only get 2 months out of them. But if we have them pay whatever it's going to be X number for the year, then we got their money if they're only a fucking company for 2 months.
I'd agree with that. I like 6 months for it, but yeah.
All right, so no one's on a year. Or how about the flexible one where they get a choice between month to month or a annual?
I feel like if you do that, people are just gonna choose month to month. I feel like we just should be straightforward and say it's a 6-month annual fee.
Okay, I'm getting to that.
I know.
We're
I'm
taking
just-
a vote. All right, so the 6-month biannual fee.
Yeah. Me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that works.
All right, 6 months.
Sure.
Now, is there anything else pressing on the business side we needed to talk about, Riker?
When do you want to start appointing the other positions?
Anyone here math whiz? I mean, anyone really good at math?
I mean, we do have a banker.
We have a bank manager.
What do you need?
Are you good at math, Sal?
Give me a problem. What do you need?
2 + 2.
Oh, that's easy. 4.
2 times 2.
Oh, tricky. 4.
I'd say he's got the job there, Riker.
Doug, if I'm gonna be honest, I would have answered that wrong.
No, I know. That's why I didn't ask you, Tom.
I've had to do all the ticket sales on the train. It kind of adds up a little bit. Get it?
Oh, you got a lot of those, didn't you?
Oh, he's got jokes too. Math jokes.
To be honest, no, I did not get a lot of those, Dylan, but that's because the mentality of New Alexandria is riding on stupid horses. But I digress. Carry on. Math? Sure.
So you need appointments for the other positions on the board, but those can be done probably at a later date. You'll need to contact people. Vivian might be interested. She might be a good treasurer,
Yeah.
actually.
Vivian is actually really smart.
Lila would probably help out with that too.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe maybe each board position will have, sort of like under positions or something like that to help out.
Mm-hmm. There's a large network of titles you can put in there. It also allows us to move a tremendous amount of money if we need to. People can get paid for services rendered within the board of directors. Easy to move things.
Salaries.
Right.
You're
Giving
not
people
wrong,
titles
Props.
makes them feel good too. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, anything else for business?
I mean,
Not that I have it, unless Sal wants to speak about anything he needs with his upcoming events, or anyone here has anything.
yeah, I mean, I have 2 events coming for the carriage rides. One on the 8th and one on the 23rd. Both in midday. Just need a
Any
representative.
drivers?
The wedding is just a drop off because it's kind of a full event. And we just got to take a buggy, kind of like mine. Fancy, covered, two person. Drop
Which
it off
date
to the
is that?
Molotovs. That's on the 8th, this Friday.
Okay, I can't help with that.
And then the other one's on the 23rd.
That one I should be able to help with.
And it's midday as well.
I may be able to help you with the 8th.
The 23rd is the young adults races and lock-in.
What do they need for that?
They need 4 carriages.
Carriages or buggies?
Buggies, sorry.
Buggies.
Covered ones, just in case it rains.
I'd have to go buy a fucking buggy.
I honestly,
We can acquire some probably on the day.
yeah, that's what I was going to propose, but then Bryn did it a lot more elegantly.
Yeah, I've been working on that. All right, so for that
shows.
we can help.
No, carry on.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so you can get drivers for that. We can find someone for the 8th. I might be available if you're not. I think that's everything in terms of the legitimate side of things.
Oh, what about that tea shop? Someone gonna try to take it?
The one above the gun store?
Yeah.
That falls more into the other side.
Oh.
Which, well,
Oh,
there's a few
Peach is-
conversations we need to have here. And I'm not sure everyone's going to like them. But I want to be very fucking blunt about my position on things. After the meeting we had at McFarland's, and after a few events before and after, at this point we're being stupid. We're being fucking stupid. If we don't come out and call ourselves a fucking gang. I don't care if we have a name. I don't care if any of us believe that internally. At this point, that's what we are. Now, as I said before, we're free radicals. We have the mobility, we have the drive and the independence to do what we want individually. It makes us fucking dangerous, but it makes us liable. It makes us weak in terms of anything that needs to happen together.
I think Tommy passed out there on the floor. Maybe we should wait for him to hear this part. I feel like it's very important that he does.
All right.
Maybe we take a little 5-minute break here. People
Yeah, I
will
was
grab
gonna
drinks.
go take a lap. Oh, sorry,
Actually, I
Bush.
was going
didn't mean
to,
put out you.
well, maybe I shouldn't do that just yet.
Hmm.
I was going to ask the deputies to open up my manager's door. The fuck is got in the print?
It's a new day.
New fucking person.
I have no idea,
Like,
but I like it.
the thickness of this fucking tension between amongst
Doing
us.
that, deputies.
You fucking
It's,
serious?
Doing well, doing well.
They're here already.
Hold
it's
on,
like
let me
they
go
heard
ask
you.
them since they're here.
Yeah. This SL.
Yeah.
Actually, would
This is great. It's like sending them away.
Yeah, he's right here.
Jesus. All from me. It's a fantastic seeing all of you. I was just about to send you a telegram. Look at all of you.
Well, could we speak to you for a second, Mr. Cassini?
Sure. You know what? How about we go open up my manager's office and we can all speak there? It seems like these keys on my my waist here, one of them was taken. And it goes to the manager's office.
Nice.
Do you need
Oh, so
to
what?
file a report for that?
File a report? No, not at all. Just would like someone to open up the, the office for me so I can begin working.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something was stolen. Yeah. Is that okay with you, Creek?
That's okay with me.
Okay. Lead on.
What we got here? One, two, three.
Do you want me to go with you?
You should have him go with
Sure,
you.
yeah.
We'll be down there in a minute.
I think that would be fantastic.
All right.
We'll meet you guys down there.
Doug, you all right? Whose horse is that?
That's fucking Tommy's horse. I swear to fucking God.
Hey,
It came out here,
just
kicked me, and went back.
walked right back.
Hi. How you doing? How you doing? sir?
That's a.
God.
So what brings you to Saint Denis there, deputies?
Another little walk.
Well, looking for you.
Oh. That can't be hard to find. How you doing, fellas? If you guys need carriage rides or anything, feel free to send me a telegram, alright?
Yeah, mine took off down the street, I think.
Oh, alright. Just letting you know.
Hey, sir.
How you doing?
You been doing okay, Salvatore?
I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
That's good. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Been a good week, I guess.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, I could use a little bit more business myself, but can't really complain.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Has it not been very much traffic coming through?
Look, everybody has a horse and they're all attached to it, and Yada yada yada. So nobody wants to use the carriage, right? And then you know the bank. I guess nobody's looking to to finance any new endeavors.
Oh well, that's how it is sometimes they get.
I'm glad all you fellas came and visited. I got these steps in today. And get the heart rate up a little bit. It is, props. It is.
Okay.
All right.
Now that we're here and everyone's a bit more comfortable, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to tell you, Mr. Cassini, but there is a warrant out for your arrest.
I'm sorry for what?
Possession of contraband. The bank key you had?
You mean the one that I acquired after I got the license?
It's still contraband, I'm afraid.
I mean, I don't recall threatening anybody. And does it, let me ask you this. Does it seem appropriate for the bank manager to have a key to the bank manager's office?
I'm not the one to be asking that question, but I'm afraid holding a bank key is, in fact, contraband, and I'd like you just come down to the office for a bit. If you come just now and don't make a big fuss about it, I'll cut the time in half if you want.
The time? Gene, I thought we already I thought we already settled this.
No, I told you we'd be looking into it a little bit more.
Can I speak to Sal for a second?
No,
Why not?
because we're detaining him. He's coming with us.
For what?
Possession of contraband.
I don't have any contraband. These
did.
keys on my ring right now are
I
all
understand
legitimate.
that, but you did have it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have
Okay,
one on
well,
me
I do.
now, right?
No, but I do, so you come with us.
Wait, don't you have to detain him at the time of the crime? Like, isn't that
No.
some law of having
No,
the
it's
right to
not.
speak?
That would mean that a crime would actually have to have happened, which
We've already
has not.
explained this.
Mr. Cassini, it's not for me to dispute. You can take it up in court.
So wait, you let
I'm
me
just
go
serving the
for
warrant.
telling you that I had the key and that I gave
I
it
don't
to
have
him.
probable cause based off witness testimony.
All right. Well, can we
You
at
also
least
don't have probable cause to determine that he obtained it by any sort of means that you think he did.
can we at least open up the bank, the manager's door for?
Smells like shitty jeans.
There you go.
Gene, come on. What the hell is
Deputy
this?
Young, come in.
What are we doing here, fellas? Do I really look like a criminal that requires this much attention? I just explained it to all of you. That I'm just
No,
trying to get business
It doesn't matter
going.
how you got it. It's that you got it. And once you serve your time, if you don't plead guilty, you can take it to court. If you do plead guilty, you still have 3 days to appeal it. Okay. It is out of my hands. It's out of our hands. There's nothing we can do about it.
Well, whose hands is it in?
Courts. You had a bank key on you, Sal.
And I also have a license for the business.
And they explicitly told you that they will do nothing of the sort to let you have contraband. Already asked.
Which one of you? Which one of you come into my office?
That was you, Sal.
That was not me.
We haven't eaten anything.
Son of a bitch. Are they outside the window?
I don't know.
I haven't eaten anything either. You've the four of you sitting here looking at me right now. I'm not eating anything. Oh, look at me. If I ate something, I'd grow a little bit
You were the one
taller.
at the tavern, so
No. Not at all.
We're not accusing you of passing gas, Sal.
Yeah, there ain't no
You know-
ordinance, but that.
That's a charge that I wouldn't mind actually entertaining, but the other stuff, come on.
if you would like, once we get into the office and get the paperwork settled, I can write to a judge and see if they can come around and settle it right then and there for you. Have a bench trial.
What happens to this?
Go to jail or nothing. Don't need to be put in indefinitely until a court date.
We got somebody around right now? They can do that?
I can write a letter to one and they can probably get around if they're not.
All right. What does this do to the business?
It's not for me to say. I know for business licenses, if the license holder is found guilty of a crime, the sheriff's department can push to have their license audited. I'm not going to push for it, but if the judiciary wants to do something about that, it's not in my hands. But it's not like I'm going to go there and invoke it or anything.
Let him in.
No, he can
As
wait.
far as I'm concerned, I'm not in handcuffs. I'm not being taken anywhere. Let him in.
No, you are being detained. We're not letting you leave. You're coming with us.
I'm not going anywhere, Gene. Let the
Yes,
man
you
in.
are. No,
As his legal representation, I'd like to be let into the room.
he doesn't need to see a lawyer until he goes to court.
That's not for you to decide, Deputy.
It is for me to decide. There's no law saying he has to have an attorney until he's got a court date.
You have the right to ask for an attorney, I thought.
You do?
Yes, he can ask for one and won't be provided for him if he goes to court over it.
I believe that he's pleading not guilty, so I think his attorney has the right to listen to whatever it is that you guys are doing in there.
He can
Otherwise,
do
you guys
that
are just
once it's over
strong
in the
arming.
sheriff's office.
How
If
many
you're
times
trying
are you
to
gonna lock?
interview
How
him
many
without-
times are you gonna lock him
Sal,
inside
come
that
on,
bank
understand.
there and strong arm him into something that he don't want to do, huh? You think that's
What
what
do
you're
you-
doing, like a man?
I'd like to
I'm
know
not
what your
gonna fuss over
investigation
this.
resulted in that made you come back when you
If
didn't
anything
arrest him the
happens
first
here,
time.
it ruins any chances you have
changed?
in court. You understand?
When
that?
we've actually provided you this,
I don't understand why we're even here in the beginning.
information actually is through the origins
You
of
had
this.
a bank key. That's the
You and
crime. It
Hollister
doesn't
took the
matter how
key.
you
It's already
got
been
it.
handled. You let Dylan go.
I know. And
We
now
could
we're
be
trying
done.
And
to
you let
court.
Sal go the night you
We
were
made
here
an
already.
agreement. You opened the doors for
And
me.
now you come back here, five of you. What is it?
Sal,
Five of you in there,
you need to
locking
come
the
with
man in his
us.
own office, with no rhyme or no reason whatsoever, no proof,
Riker,
and you won't let me in there. I'm unarmed.
Riker. Just go and let's go.
We're trying to do legitimate business down here.
Well, then let's take that approach right now. These men already locked the door.
If you're asking him questions, he needs to have a lawyer present.
No, he doesn't.
It's a one-sided conversation. You could, when this goes to court, the five of you could say anything you want, and he'd have no proof, no witnesses.
Look, I'll try and
This
calm
don't
him
look
down.
too good for the state. I feel like I might have
Go
to
easy
talk
on
to
them.
somebody about
Look.
this. Maybe write a paper.
They're, however I see it, they're not involved in this. Okay, it doesn't need to be anything like that. Let's unlock the doors. We'll walk
I have a
in,
meeting
come
with the governor
us.
next week. You want me to bring this up?
Guys,
I don't give a shit.
right
You
now
should.
it's just between me and them, and I appreciate it, but let's just keep it like that right now. Riker, I think we need to go and, what we were planning on doing and get some representation.
I like how you haven't answered any of my questions because you have no answer. You know you're all wrong.
All right, you ready, Sal?
Oh no, but I don't really have a choice.
Okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder. We're going to unlock the door, and I'm going to guide you out. Okay?
Well, try not to make me
Go
feel
straight to
too
the sheriff's
short when you
office.
do that. All right?
I won't. Okay, I mean I can hold your hand if you want.
No,
Okay.
you some sicko.
All right. Go ahead. On the left.
Hey, Gene Holt, can I say
Yes,
something
sir.
to you real quick?
Over in the office.
I got to ride on one of those.
Do you
Can
wanna
we
walk?
just use the buggy?
Hey, what's your name, Deputy?
Hop on up.
You don't mind me asking in the blue shirt?
My name's John Reed.
You're
John
gonna take
Reed.
it to court, right?
It's a pleasure
Sal?
to see you again.
Yeah.
It is.
Good.
Whoa, now, Dylan, come on.
No,
What was
sorry
that
about
for?
that. Sorry about that.
Now get your horses.
You're not even gonna arrest me for that, huh?
Not top of my priorities right now.
It wasn't a priority either when you were here the first time.
He
got
tried to
nothing to
get
say?
back up so he didn't wrinkle his nice shirt.
Really nothing to say. You're just gonna ride off.
I'm not going to talk to you without my attorney present.
You're a piece of fucking work.
You know, you think that's a joke, but when we sue you guys for
What's
breaking his rights.
What's your name?
Where did Oliver go?
I know who you are. You're shitty Gene Holt. What's the rest of your names? I'd like to know everyone's name here right now.
Louis, go get Oliver.
You're not even gonna.
We have the right to know your names.
Oh yeah, John Reed. Know that name already.
John Reed, Louis McFarland, Gene Holt, Oliver Porter.
Yeah, that's.
Thank you
Louis
very
right there.
much, Gene. Or John, or whatever.
Record,
Someone
remember the
writing that
names?
down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is against his rights. If he requests a lawyer, he needs to have one.
He'll have one in court if he takes it there.
You're a real cocksucker.
You're not
you
allowed
know
to
that.
interview him without one if you request it.
Sal, don't say a
Yeah, I
thing.
can.
You're done. Don't talk to them. Just let it be.
And take it to court because you have a right to go on your property.
Where the hell are they going? Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry about that.
Have a good one, John.
Probably should
You might
be
want to put something
better,
on your face there.
Better track your people.
I've been hit a lot of.
John, come on, John.
Also talking about how everybody loves their horses. It's a new scheme for name the carriages. It'll foster attachment between the customers. Like,
Harness, sir.
I like that. I would like the Linda. We would like to take the Linda out today. Oh, there's my buggy.
Bonjour.
Oliver. Where you at, Oliver?
Is this the way to the... Is this where we're going?
Gotta find this damn recruit. Okay, he knows where to go. Let me get you over there. Louis, can you split off and find him? Me and John
Yes,
will take
sir.
this guy. I see him. I see him.
Look.
It does, right? That means I did it right. If it looks weird for him to be on a horse. He doesn't ride horses, man. His legs shouldn't actually. His legs shouldn't actually spread that far. Oh man. Every time that we try to just have a nice meeting, I get poked.
So, Oliver, this is why. Yeah, this is why I tell you, have your horse with you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
John, Louis probably gonna need you to go tell him we got him.
I know. I need to play that more,
Me and
props.
Oliver handle this.
I guess I'm following you.
Yes, sir.
Yep, this side.
What the hell is going on with you?
Hi.
Oh look, see, he even knows that I shouldn't be here.
Hi, can I have details?
Step on in.
Oh, hi, Marshmallow.
Hi, you okay?
I'm too small to move it. Thank you.
All right, arms up for me.
It's
Wait till
not
they'll
confusing.
get back.
It's you guys are just trying to take away his business license. If he gets arrested like this,
Gene, can I talk to you in private? Oh, the door's locked.
No.
Gene, please. Come on, it's me.
Wait till I'm done.
Gene, please.
Wait till I'm done.
Gene, please.
Yeah.
Take what I say with a grain of salt. Just speaking out loud. I love it. I love it, man.
Sal, let me be your lawyer.
Oh,
Let me be your lawyer.
where's Riker?
I don't know.
Like, what happened to the whole, like, let's just get the locks removed and we all just go on with our business?
Yeah, we will. We will. Once this is over
Just
with,
seems
I can
like they're
see
being
into that.
assholes for no reason. He literally owns the building.
No, he doesn't.
He's the bank manager.
No,
He has
he's
a
not.
business
He's
license.
the manager of the First Bank of Saint Denis.
Yes, that's the bank operating out of
He
there.
has no claim to the bank.
The bank operates out of that building. Do you
I'll
have a
let
claim
you
to
tell them,
this building?
Salvatore.
Yeah, I don't own the actual building.
But you operate out of there and should have access to the key.
Correct. And I don't think that,
The
you
key,
know,
the judiciary specifically told him they will not be providing because it's contraband.
No.
The key, they told him, would not be going into any lot because it gives him access to the bank vault. And it's from the same people that told him he will have to get with the sheriff's department to unlock the doors for him because they will not give him access to that.
well, okay, those conversations never were had. Nobody told
Yes,
me.
they did.
Nobody.
I already checked.
Who?
But
Judiciary.
what if he needs to lock the door for a private meeting
What
with
judiciary?
like investors and stuff like that?
Who told me that the key couldn't be used?
He needs to take it to court.
Oliver, come here.
I think that's the recruit's name.
Okay. Salvatore Cassini, you're being charged with one count of unlawful possession of contraband. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
What?
All right, your bail is $100. You have $100 on you?
No, I have it in my bank.
Hey, would you like somebody to go get that for you?
Sure.
Okay. So, what I'll do is, I'll provide the 100 out of my own pocket.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll note that on the warrant
Just
itself.
1 second.
Wait till they get back.
You're gonna do what now?
I'm gonna give you the 100 out of my own pocket. The treasurer will pay me back.
Except for, I think your friends just kidnapped one of our deputies.
I'm sorry, what?
Really?
Yeah. I saw them all go riding by and heard Louis say, you guys know this is a bad idea, right?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to point out that you three are here looking at someone who didn't commit a crime.
We are.
While there's crimes happening out in the streets.
Salvatore, I'm gonna unlock this door. I'm gonna let you walk over to the telegram station just behind me. And you can send a telegram to your friends. And if that deputy isn't back here in, let's say, an hour or two, this is gonna get a lot harder for you.
Why? This has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure your word matters to him.
Addy?
So now, so you want me to help you?
It's
I wanted to
complete.
talk
No,
to you,
no.
if you wouldn't
Let me
mind.
rephrase that. It's completely up to you. This is your decision if you want to
Where
send in
can I
that
talk to you?
telegram. But if my deputy is not back here in an hour,
You want to have
it's
a
going to be
private
very difficult.
conversation?
Yes.
Can we talk here?
Your deputy
I
and where he
prefer
is right now
private
has
if you don't
nothing to
mind.
do with me.
Can be in there if you're feeling
I
unsafe.
mean, now
or
if you
something,
want me to
but
send out a telegram
I'm not a criminal.
to try and help use, then I would appreciate the, the favor returned.
Come on. Sure.
Because that's what I'd be doing for you.
What can I do for you?
1 second. We already did. Yeah. had a bank key on him, and that's contraband. Get her out of here. Miss, I'm giving you a lawful order to step out of these doors.
We've got a little situation that has arisen that now we have to deal with. And once that's resolved, we can talk some more.
None of us are criminals. We're just trying to earn
Did you
a
see
living
who
out
was
here.
riding the horse, John?
I did not. They went by so fast. There was probably 4 or 5 horses.
All right, you can still want to deal with more.
Treating us like criminals, and we're just trying to work. Just trying to have businesses here.
Okay, we are not. Okay,
That door's unlocked.
What do you want me to? You said you want me to send one to Dylan.
Had a warrant for his arrest.
What do you want me to put in it?
He'll get his day.
Tell them that they need to get that deputy back here.
Okay, problem is, they just nabbed one of our deputies, and
Is
so now
this
we
it
have
right
to
here?
deal with that situation.
All right.
So if you really want to prove that Mr. Cassini here is an upstanding person who I've always heard great things about him, he's a fantastic carriage driver. I have absolutely no reason to think that he is anything but unfortunately, it ain't up to me. It's not my decision to make. Right now, though, one of our deputies may possibly be in danger because of them fellas.
Actually,
there.
Dylan Moore's probably not the best one to do it. You know he can't read.
We'll have that conversation.
I'm dead serious.
All right. Those people at the desk, you can go tell them.
Where
I
are
need to do a telegram.
You want me to tell them what?
Tell them to get word to whoever kidnaps him that he needs to get back here. If he isn't, it's going to get pretty hard.
Our deputy, they all went by on horseback with him hollering.
Bree,
Yes.
you need to let them know that if they have a deputy in custody, that they should bring him back, or else. What do you want? Or else what?
We'll get to that.
Or else
would
we'll
need
get
to
to that.
know. I would need to know what else.
It's going to get
Because-
a lot harder for him.
All right, I'm gonna try to find them then.
They're trying to make it. They're trying to make the problem with the deputy my problem.
Gene, how much do you trust me?
75% will go.
All right, can I borrow your horse? Because I don't have a horse.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
I mean, you've been here
which
the whole
horse is
time.
yours
We
again?
have been here the whole time.
The
There's-
red one.
Thank you.
You're not associated with this crime. If that happened, it was because of other people in this city. There's no
Yes.
proof tying him to that.
I mean, we're not trying to put it on him. He's been here with us.
I mean, that's what he just said you were trying to do.
No, I'm going to give you. Hang on. I'll explain it. Oliver, get with Salvatore. Watch him.
You guys should really tighten up this a little bit more.
Okay.
Make it a little bit
Unlawful
nicer to
possession of
be in.
contraband. It shall be unlawful for any person to possess
Like these
controlled
bricks.
items unless such items.
Don't you
obtained
feel
by
like you-
in the course of their duties as a
No,
government
it makes
official.
people feel a little bit
We're not charging him for how he got
less
it.
human.
We're charging him for having it.
I don't much care
His
for
business license.
the whole big city feel of most of the
The
things
only way
around.
the business license would be
Yeah, well,
taken
that's why you should get rid of these the bricks
us,
in
the
here.
people arresting him,
Make it nice and
push for the
comfy.
judiciary to audit his license after.
That is far above my pay grade.
Do, or
The ceiling's nice though.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad.
Oh, what's this area for?
That's actually where I changed my clothes.
Yeah, same here. That's where we change.
This is where you change.
Yep.
Oh, boys, come on.
It's kind of out the way. Well, I mean, I don't want what you think, but you know, it's not like we're living in the lap of luxury in Shangri-La or nothing.
I mean, I get that it's, jail and all that, but we gotta up it up. This is Saint Denis, boys.
It's nothing special about it, if you ask me. A city's a city.
Nothing special about Saint Denis.
I
Sunday.
mean, all the electric lights are pretty interesting.
You're damn right.
I suppose, but
You seen a train, a car? You see
Damn
any
thing
other?
tried to kill me.
That's true.
yeah.
You know why?
Times have almost been hit.
People don't understand them. They're so new. Tell me one place that has one of those other than Saint Denis.
But aren't you a coach driver?
Transportation's my life. I used to be a conductor.
Okay. Now, his last name's Porter. You think that maybe someone in his family might have worked on the rails at some point?
Could have. Hell, my family's from New York. And then, you know, we worked on the rails as well. My father was a conductor before me.
I bet that'd be one hell of a way to see the country.
Well, it'd be interesting, but not my style.
You've ever taken it all around? Just one loop around New Alexandria?
I have not. It's one of those things that I have been intending to do, but to find the time.
You know, I'm not a country person, but when you go up and almost right before you start getting to Ansburg, it's beautiful out there. You can see for miles.
Oh yeah, if you go up on the edge, like the Wapiti Reservation up there, I mean, you ain't gonna get anything much prettier.
It's beautiful up there, but I like to give them the privacy.
Yeah, next time you twos have a chance, hop on the train. Give the conductor $2 for a ticket
I'm
and
gonna
enjoy.
check telegrams and be back.
Okay.
So
You wanna
I'll
check 'em in
be.
here?
Oh yes. Am I supposed to like give you guns and stuff when I come in here? I don't actually know.
You can just check them.
Oh,
Right over here.
1 second. This guy came running in here to tell me I have a telegram.
Yeah, they're good at getting in places.
Am I
What's it
allowed
say?
to go check it? My telegrams?
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
You boys have anything to eat in here? I'm famished.
What do you like?
Actually, yeah. What's her name?
Don't tell me.
Runs the bakery. She dropped
Don't
off like
tell
a
me.
whole
Oh,
banquet of stuff. Yeah.
Did she bring
Let's see if I can find it
cannolis?
for you? I'll find it real quick.
Oh,
Take the cannoli, am I right?
Hi.
what are they doing out there?
I don't know.
You did find the
Did they
lever.
take the deputy?
They sure as hell wanted to. I wouldn't put it past them. They were acting like they wanted to. They don't want you in here and think that taking, or they were about to shoot down everyone there.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
Let me check my.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, sorry.
Somebody
their
needs
names.
a ride. See, I'm just trying to do business here, Gene.
I understand.
I only know how to spell Riker's name.
RYKER. Pastries, chocolates, and baked stuff right there on the desk.
Oh, thank you.
So what first brought you to New Alexandria, Mr. Cassini?
When my parents left New York from the Great Fire.
Oh.
Yeah. My father was doing conducting, and so I kind of followed his footsteps. And I try to do a little bit of conducting myself, and then, you know, the trains, they're real wishy-washy around here.
Right.
So I needed something else to provide. So that's whenever I started the carriage ride business.
I've heard very good things. A lot of satisfied people who have ridden in your carriage.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've only done a few fairs, so it can't be that far from who it was. Which
There aren't many.
I just get a fare on the telegrams right now, and I'm stuck in here.
Sal,
Mm-hmm.
if our deputy was kidnapped, I know there's absolutely no way you could have been involved or done anything about it. I'm not going to hold you for other people's crimes. Now, after this is all said and done, when you go to court or we press charges, like I said, I'm not gonna.
What the hell? What's in those pastries? What are you trying to give me there, Gene?
Jam? That's from what's her face? The baker lady.
No, no, no. How long have they been sitting on here?
Can't have
When's
been
the last time
long.
I saw you?
Food doesn't last long around here.
Jeez. All right, maybe.
You want some water?
Yeah.
Not stale water.
Yeah, maybe I just won't try that one again. What up, Cat? I wish they kept that office in the bank open. Yeah, I'm trying.
Like I said,
thank you.
once this is all said and done, I'm not going to go out of my way to fuck you over. I'm not going to get your license audited. I will talk to the judiciary, see if we can get the locks removed and that prevent any other situation like this happening again. But if they don't want to settle for that, there's nothing I can do. You bring a lot of good to this city. You, Dylan, every other business here. I don't want to ruin that.
Well, how do we go about doing things like
here
this, and we don't get, we don't pass off that that feeling that you are, obviously other people were upset.
Say all that again. I'm sorry.
How do we do things between yous and I, and we don't interrupt everyone else and get them all hostile, right? That's what we got to figure out.
Tensions are high right now. I will stop by when all this is over some other time and we'll talk about something like that. Hell, I can get you a meeting with LEOC or our command if you want. Get that sorted.
Yeah.
Represent the whole department. Because you're probably right. This isn't the first time this is going to happen. Maybe not this explicit situation, but somebody's bound to step on somebody's toes.
And they're just protective.
I know.
I'm sure all of you would do the same for one of you.
We do the same for you. If you had somebody coming to rob your bank, we'd be there in a heartbeat if we could. Fuck them over.
Yeah,
I
somebody
don't see
tried
you
to.
as a criminal. I see you as a person that happened to commit a crime.
I think that's where you're wrong, Gene. I didn't commit the crime.
It's not about how you got it, it's how you had it. We're still looking into Jameson, though. If I get any word back on that, you'll be the first to know. I mean, would you rather... we already waited a really long time for this. I don't want to let a month go by off just investigating. I'd rather this happen now so we can get it sorted and not let it fester. 'Cause who knows? It could be worse down the line. You never know.
I was just getting the business going. The name was getting out there.
It's gonna keep going.
Not when I'm not there.
Honestly, probably could have. I don't have any say on this, but if you talk to LEOC, you can get the arrest record sealed or the court case. Public view.
Is he free to walk? Once the bail is paid.
We're gonna wait about once the bail's paid.
Yeah, Kat, I was assigned the development task to go and unlock those doors,
been kidnapped.
and I just didn't have time to do it.
And if you don't hear back from them, I'm just trying to I don't know, I'm trying to update everyone because everyone wants to know if he's been released. I haven't heard from anyone who has deputies or anything, but Sal has a lot of friends and I want to know if they can see him.
Yeah, after he gets bail, we're gonna let him go. And,
What's this clock do?
Okay. I don't have. I have like $50. I can.
Yeah.
That's just how we keep track of how long we've been working.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to actually keep the time of how long you're working?
Yep.
Oh, you boys should come work at the bank. I'm not going to do just like that. Any of you driving a carriage ride? I could use that too.
I'm sure Louis could right now.
Yeah, if you'd like to go pick him up and bring him right back, that'd be fantastic.
Well, that would mean that my friends actually did what you're assuming they did.
You saw him on the back of a horse, right?
No.
I saw someone on the back of a horse and heard him hollering.
I don't. Gina, I need to talk to you
To me, it just sounds like the story just hasn't been put together yet.
in private.
Did they just knock over my telegram runner? That boy was enjoying the scenery around here.
I had one day. I think the poor fella fell off a cliff trying to get to me.
What?
I had something similar. I was well, don't tell anybody, but I was taking a pee off of one of those water towers. And this poor fella walked up the ladder, and as he got up to me, he fell right off the top.
Oh, jeez.
He actually had the gall to get back up and come back up to tell me the telegram.
Now that is a hard-working kid right there.
How does the thing with the telegram runners work? Do they have to be in the same town as you? Like,
no.
You got to be within a certain radius of whatever offices that they work out of.
Ah, okay.
So if you're going around to different towns, you can go up to the telegram station, and for $1 you can switch it over to that one.
Do you have $1?
Yeah, I've never used the services before, so.
Oh, they're great.
Just thought I'd ask.
They're great.
Thank you. Locked.
To me, they're worth it.
Telegram station right there. Okay. Louis has been kidnapped, and they are threatening to harm him, and they cannot promise if he'll come back in one piece.
Who's they?
We don't know. Sal, your bail is paid. I'm gonna let you go. We'll have a court date soon. We're not gonna investigate any link between you and this kidnapping, but if
I'd
you do
appreciate
figure
it.
out who did it, we need that deputy back.
Look,
like you said, I would hope the gesture of good faith is returned.
Look, I'll see if I know anything, but I can't guarantee anything for you.
Right.
So I can go?
Let me out right. Yeah.
Bree,
Yeah?
they're letting me out.
Okay.
Yeah, have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Stay safe.
You too.
I'll try to find him.
Thank you.
Now what the hell we do?
I don't know. Do you know where they took him? Do you know? No, you want to know.
They didn't take him anywhere.
What do you mean they didn't take him anywhere?
Look at me when I'm telling you this.
Okay.
They
listen.
didn't
Look
take
at me.
any deputy
Look
anywhere.
at me, as somebody who's a private investigator who worked with these fuckers. They know what the fuck happened. They put one and one together. Literally, one saw them on the back of their horses. I'm sorry. I'm getting really flustered right now.
We just need to
La
send
la.
telegrams right now and try to find our friends so that we can show them that you are free and we're going to go to court and they're not going to take away your business license.
Yeah.
We can solve this. We just all need to stay calm and make sure that they know that this is just a bump on the road that we're going to solve together.
Yeah. I mean, I pled not guilty, so who paid it? Who paid the bail?
June did.
How much is bail?
100.
Jesus, for a fucking key? How can a key be worth $100?
I think the safe would be 100. I don't know. I don't know.
Look,
Let's
they
just
said the
try to
bail
find.
was. They said the bail was 100. Gene paid for it. All right.
Why'd they even arrest you in the first place?
For having a key the last time I saw.
So if he's gonna pay your bail, why arrest you in the first place?
I don't think he actually wanted to arrest him
So why did he arrest him in the first place?
because he has to.
Judiciary.
But because here's the thing, you know what? The deputies don't even listen to the judiciary. Deputies in charge of the deputies.
Well, seems like they want to listen now.
Oh, now they
Either way, what's done is done, and we need to figure out how to mitigate every shit.
Yeah,
You know where they are,
come
Doc?
on. Huh?
Do you know where anyone's at right now?
No, I just saw him sprint past when this all popped off, and I
Were
heard
they-
fucking Louis shouting, "Well, you won't be dealing with just the sheriff; she'll be dealing with Ace, McFarland as well." And I was like, "Ah, fuck."
Oh no.
So, hate to say it, they might have brought a turf war on.
Yeah.
Between us and White Hats.
Well, not white hats, the Gray Riders.
Yeah, the Grey Riders.
Gray Riders. Are they on the?
The
They're.
bounty hunters, so they're on the edge of the law.
We just need to send them telegrams and tell them to let him go. There's no use in holding him right now. It's
Are
not
they
going to do
for-
anything but hurt.
Bounty hunters are good for nothing as much as the White Hats.
I mean, probably.
Let me put it to you this way. If you piss them off and then your name shows up as dead or alive on the bounty, they might just cut their losses and bring you in dead.
Hey Doc, you got a knife on you?
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, just making sure.
Mhm.
You keep that
Yeah,
thing
it was,
sharp?
Very sharp.
Good.
Should we go to the telegram station?
Yeah, I was heading down there.
I want to grab my cot.
All right, I'll meet you down there.
Hello, how you doing?
Gone wrong.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh, they left it unlocked. Good. That's all I want. I just want the bank open. We can get our money from somewhere else, you know? Alright, I
Yeah.
think my cot's out here. Wait a minute, no, it's at Doyle's. Jesus. I can't. I'm gonna have to go back. Is he locally recording this, Cat? Thank you for being there for me.
Yeah.
We haven't really gotten to know each other too well, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm just. I don't know. I was watching the bank for a while when I first got here, and it seems like you work very hard, and have all of you here have kind of made the city thrive, and it sucks that people are trying to stifle it.
You know, we're not perfect, but what we're trying to do here is something special.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be pissed at me for not going along with. I mean, I don't even know what they wanted to do, but I came immediately
Listen,
to you, and
you were crucial to me getting out of there today.
was I? Just seemed like I was distracting them.
Sometimes that's all you need. Have you ever met anyone who can say that they let walk around the jail cells, not actually be? You know how long I was inside of one of those cages? Less than even 2 minutes. No one can say that. And I think that you allowed that to happen.
I am not sure that you should give me credit for that, but I am
Look,
glad.
I appreciate your humbleness.
Hey.
So,
Hey,
you know about what's happening right now,
I
right?
have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea about anything or everything.
You should not hear any of this here. Let's go talk.
Well, you can come in. We'll just stop. talking about it.
I'm gonna get my clothes. Bobby, how's it going?
Hi, Sal.
Could be better.
Sal can't hear any of this. They released him on bail. Jean paid the
Sal, you in there?
I'm right here. Come on, Gene, open your eyes. I know I'm small, but I'm not that small.
A judge just came around if you want to do a bench trial.
Who is it?
Cat.
Oh. Yeah. I'll come over there with you.
Sheriff's office.
Is everything okay?
They're gonna do a bench trial.
Oh, do you want
No promises,
anyone
but
to be
you'll
there?
probably be able to have an attorney real quick if you've got one around.
We need
Who's an
we
attorney?
need to find Riker.
Riker,
Who has attorney just around?
Well,
Hardly
after
any
today,
attorneys
we're gonna need that.
yeah. I already telegrammed Riker, but I haven't
Watch
heard
out,
back.
the
Wait,
chair's
there he
right
is. There he
behind
is.
you.
Riker.
Let me get out of the way here, Gene.
They're doing a bench trial
We'll meet
right
you
now.
down there. You got
All right.
time. Come on, Oliver.
Yeah.
Wrong way,
I got
Oliver.
this.
Riker,
do you
you
want
ready?
to come down there with you, or?
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, Deputy.
I wish you boys would get out of the way so I can turn this thing around. You ready?
I guess.
What is happening? I got arrested for having a key. Is that Doug? I didn't think that this was going to happen this fast. I thought we had time to find a defense attorney.
Oh wait, you're going to court now?
Yeah, this is a bench trial. We have a judge in the area.
Oh boy. Who is it?
Kat. She's the one that gave me the license for the bank to begin with. This ought to be
That's
fun.
good. That's in your favor.
Unless she thinks that I pulled one under her and didn't mention the key.
Sal, did you say Cat?
Yeah,
The one who signed you the license?
yeah,
Who was there that... Okay.
yeah. This might actually work out really well.
It just might.
Well, I can check off going to jail off my list.
Just don't make it prison, alright, bud? Trust me, you'll hate Sisika.
I can't even imagine what happens to guys of my stature. Wait, which way is it? This way?
Yeah, that way. Well, I'll tell you what, God forbid you ever get sent to Sisika, you let me know. The warden is an old buddy of mine.
Oh, yeah?
I'll make sure you get treated nice.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd Riker go?
At the front, probably.
Sal, come here. Well, I guess, you know, we...
What?
Yeah, just come here. So, we have our story straight, right? As far as how Dylan got this?
How Dylan got what?
The key? He did brief you when he went in and turned himself in.
No.
You, oh my god.
That's not the story. I've been
What do you
telling
mean?
her, I've been telling her the story was Jameson that gave me the key all along.
Right, but okay. Dylan never told you about when he turned himself in, though.
Yeah, but
And
then he
explain the
found
whole
out.
thing.
Then he found out that Jameson was on the business license, and
Right, but do you know if the deputies have ever spoken to Jameson directly?
I don't think so because Holt just told me right now that he's still looking for Jameson.
Okay, perfect. Here's what Dylan did. Dylan went and turned himself in to Holt directly and said that you were nervous that night about where the key came from, that it was actually given to you from Dylan, and that Dylan got it from someone in the bar as payment for drinks. Someone in all black came into Doyle's one night, gave us the key, and it was given to you when you started opening the bank. Is Dylan here? Is he inside?
I haven't seen him since. Look, they're thinking that my friends have kidnapped a deputy, and they try to put that shit on me and say that it was going to be worse for me if he didn't come back. And I told them that this is not my problem. They're arresting someone who hasn't committed a crime, while there's people out there committing crimes right now.
I'll check my telegrams. I'll be back.
What do you want to do moving forward right now? This is on. They're obviously there after you. Are you comfortable with me coming in there and talking with you, for you? What do you want me to?
Well, you want me to just clam up and then you just do it all?
No.
No,
I'm
I'm
not trying
fine.
to take
I'm
this from
fine.
you.
What's the best move here?
I don't
right
know,
now?
dude. I don't know enough about the law. I just know the facts as I've been present. You know, I was there when the judge signed the license for you. She saw that it was open. She knew you had a key. And when the license is filed, the deputies and the law enforcement have 24 hours to review it and file any sort of objection before it gets approved. No objection was made.
I don't know if she knew that I had a key.
The door was open.
Did we just put that on her? Yeah.
No, the door was open, though.
So she had to know.
Can I see his lawyer real quick?
All right.
God, Nessie, now that do you have to?
All right, they need the attorney for a quick second.
You need to actually decide if you want me to be your attorney. I don't know.
Let's do this.
I
Let's
just
do
said
this.
it earlier.
Look, yeah, let's do this.
Because I mean, I'm not an attorney. Obviously, I don't think I need
You
to
were
be
there.
to technically be.
You
I
were
was
there.
there the night the license was signed. The night they took the key from you the first time and didn't arrest you. I was there when Dylan turned himself in.
And Dylan is the one that gave it to me.
That's the thing. They're gonna have the record of Dylan turning himself in and mentioning that he received the key and gave it to you, because he was trying to get JC's involvement removed. They're simply trying to find JC to corroborate Dylan's story. They haven't yet. They have no fucking story.
Okay, well, Gene needs to speak to you real quick. It's not starting the trial. He just needs to speak to you real quick.
But I'm just waiting for Sal to decide if he wants to just proceed with me doing this.
All right,
with him.
Sal, you okay with him doing it?
Jesus.
Yeah, well, so he's a grown-ass adult. He
Go
can
take
decide.
a walk there, kid.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm literally the only thing right now between the deputies and you guys, and them just being like lunatics.
I don't know about that, but I
What part of
appreciate
you
it.
thinks that? What part of you makes you think that I'm afraid of these white hats right now?
I don't know, the fact that you can go to jail.
And look, I appreciate you trying to be a buffer right now.
I just don't want you to go to jail.
Yeah, Colin. Brenda's looking for you.
Who?
Brenda.
Who's Brent? Who's not even here? You mean Bree?
No, Brent.
Rocker.
Let's do this. Let's do it.
Alright, fine. Once the judge has everything finalized in there, I'm gonna give you everything regarding the report as part of discovery for evidence, and then you can get with him and all that. How it's gonna work is she's gonna declare wherever a courtroom, and it'll just act like normal court after all that.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Sal.
Okay,
What?
goodbye.
They're trying to. This might be. I don't know. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
Come here, real quick. Come here, just you.
I'm gonna be upfront with you. I do. I absolutely have no
What
clue
other
about
option do
law.
we have?
I don't know. I don't know.
We
Other
either
than
do,
to simply argue the case. I don't get it.
or we
I mean,
buy us time, and we get a lawyer to handle it down the line.
should I be upfront and just walk in there and say, let me just tell them that I'm not a lawyer? I have no idea. Because I don't want to, I
Look,
don't know, Sal.
Being a lawyer's no different than being a salesman. I just need you to sell them that I'm innocent. Can you do that?
I can do my best. And I think I might be the best suited here right now, considering I've been involved with every turn of the situation. Instead
All right.
of the key itself.
And if that Colin kid gets in my face again, I'm punching him.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Godspeed.
All right, fuck these horses.
I mean,
we talking about recruits because we got one right here.
Hey.
Actually, that's true. Did they have the right to search him?
Oh, I think we've met before.
Yeah, you were the at the
Can y'all
race.
quiet down,
Yes.
please? If you're gonna talk all friendly, like step outside.
Sorry.
it looks like Cassini's here.
Hey.
We might have to. We might have to step out the way for all these folks behind us.
Hi. Okay.
That's what I was trying to.
Where's Louis?
Where's Dawson?
Dawson?
Howdy. Yeah, doctors told me they've been fucking kidnapped. Fuck. I just finished a fucking file on Antonio because he got kidnapped by the fucking Freemans. I had to do surgery on him.
That would be hilarious. Ring the bell.
alive though, right?
Yeah, Antonio's
Okay.
fine. I had to do surgery on him to remove his eye.
Ooh, lost an eye. Ouch.
Howdy.
Unfortunate.
I'm here.
Welcome back.
Well,
I'd offer you another pastry, but
no, screw those pastries. And
No, I
stick to the
just- I sent
cannolis.
Doug
You'll
Graham
thank
to
me later.
inform him.
I'm kind of ashamed to admit that I have never had a cannoli.
You're missing out.
You haven't ridden the train. You haven't had a cannoli. What kind of? How can you represent our state this way?
Thomas, I'm not done talking to you, please.
All right, do you two want to step aside? Salvatore.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Ken.
So I'm gonna hand you this real quick.
Good night there, Mr. Cassini.
It's good seeing you.
This is all
Likewise.
what a bench trial is. I'm gonna read that, and if you still want to go through, we can.
You done something different. You look fabulous today.
Thank you.
Miles, can you go take care of that?
Good right now.
You can read this too, Salvatore, if you want.
All right.
It's just what a bench trial is.
Holy smokes! Okay. Let's see here. Contacting a judge. A judge must inform the lawman that they are duty and available to preside. And furthermore, when they go off duty via a telegram on Discord, a telegram shall be placed that a judge is requested to preside and blah blah blah. The judge has a maximum of 30 minutes to respond to the call. If no judge arrives after 30 minutes, the lawman may continue processing the defendant.
Okay, can I, before we do proceed any further, can I at least speak to Sal outside one more minute?
Yeah, go ahead. And y'all can take this with you. Hang on. As per discovery, this is everything I'll be referencing in the case for evidence.
Come on, Cat. Come on, Cat.
If y'all want to copy that down and take it outside with you, go ahead.
You need a doctor? I mean, no, what's in your horse? You're fine. I mean, it could still be your fault and you still might need a doctor.
Sounds like we have a very upset animal out there.
All right. You got that copy down?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna tear it up. I'll show it to you. You all right, so?
Sal?
Sorry. I was
You're fine.
just a little nervous there, Gene. I'm sure you can understand.
You're fine.
No. I need to, they gave us their discovery and what they're gonna do as far as statements, and I just wanted to talk to Sal before we proceeded.
Okay, do you need anything from us?
I have no idea, unless you have any other thoughts. I'm gonna, just read this over real quick. Okay. Yeah, I'm reading that over right now. What his statement is. Thank you. All right, I'm reading this over right now.
Yeah, that's a lot to read.
I'm reading the discovery. Basically, they're giving us a chance to read what Gene Holt's statement is before we agree to the bench trial.
Okay.
Wait, was that Doug?
Yeah.
Jesus. Man, looks like he's been living in the mountains.
Doc, can you do me a favor? Dylan's right over there. Can you just tell him can you just grab him real, please?
Yeah.
All right, so this is what he basically said here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read it all to you guys, but I, Deputy Holt, had been patrolling Saint Denis and making my rounds when I made a brief stop at the bank to check on Salvatore Cassini and see how his business was doing. While I was waiting in the lobby, however, I noticed Salvatore and Atticus pass through the doors to the manager's office for a meeting.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
When you turned yourself into Holt, the whole story about the key was that you gave it to Sal, right?
Mm-hmm. As a Christmas present.
None of
that's opening up.
None of that's in his testimony.
None of it is.
Nope. Are you comfortable being brought in there as a witness if needed?
Yeah, no, I think supposedly those two doctors saw us leave town with that kid.
Okay, then maybe you do want to get out of here.
Nah, I mean, we're gonna deny it. Two witnesses, they didn't see any faces. We had masks on, we were wearing something different. They can't pinpoint it on us.
Okay, well, basically his whole statement is that he came into the bank that night patrolling, saw Sal go into the office, so he assumed Sal had a key. Unfortunately, Sal did admit it, that whole shenanigans, but there's no connection to you turning yourself in and saying you're the one that gave it to Sal for a Christmas present. And I remember we said some gentleman in black came into the bar and gave it to us.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I believe his name was Chris, I said.
Chris, yes. Mm-hmm. None of that's in there. Okay.
Yeah, instead they have that I pleaded ignorance to how Jameson Carter got it.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at his
because the whole story that Dylan said that he gave it to you, and that you were the reason you said it was Jameson because you were just scared. You didn't know what to say.
You were panicked because they were making you feel uncomfortable, so you weren't thinking clearly.
They were
had you locked in the
towering over
office.
me.
Mm-hmm. And they want to
I
charge
have no
you
issue
with...
going in there.
Okay.
Here's the good thing. Kat is the judge, and she was the one there that saw
that
the
was
doors
my
open.
other thing. We can also bring that up and maybe push for a whole, like, she's a conflict of interest. She probably shouldn't be the judge presiding over this case, and maybe we get pushed for bail and we get an actual lawyer.
Yeah, I have no issue going in there.
All right, so I panicked, and it was actually Dylan that gave me the key for a Christmas present.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then we're going to bring up the connecting story because Dylan turned himself in, and there was Gene Holt was the one that Dylan turned himself into specifically. So Gene Holt should have the record, and he hasn't connected that to this case at all. They're leaving, important details out to pin it on you because they have no story. They should have opened up an investigation into a man in a black outfit by the name Chris, and they haven't.
It's almost like they totally disregarded everything that you tried to do, Dylan.
Yeah, no, they did. They even let me out of the cell. They said you're free to go. No charges are going to be filed against you for the key. You need me as a witness in there.
If it comes to it, I'll bring that up and have someone come out and get you.
How much longer are you guys going to be in there, huh?
We're going in right now.
You think those two
corner
doctors
lie.
actually saw us leave town with that kid?
Cell's not out yet.
Look,
I don't know if they'd let you.
they almost made things worse for me. They said if that deputy didn't come back, things are going to be a lot worse for me while I was in the jail cell in there.
None of that's mentioned right now. They're only focusing on the key.
Yeah,
That's
hopefully
right.
whoever took him brings him back.
It's not my deputy, not my problem.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, no. Who brought this deputy? Not me. No way.
Talking like crazy. Jesus, it just got really... Okay. My eyes needed to adjust a little bit. Oh, is she talking to anyone? Look. I complimented her. Maybe that, got us a little points.
We'll see. After you, Sal.
Starting to get accustomed to the inside of these walls. It's not a good thing here, Holt.
I hope it doesn't stay that way. Get my head off and clock off.
Evening, Judge.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'll be clocked off for a little bit.
All right.
Are we already?
So you were going ahead with the Mitch trial here today?
Yes.
All right. All right. I am Judge Catherine Ellison, and this court of law is called to order. I am designating the Saint Denis Police Station as a court of order until such time the court business ends. Just a reminder, interrupting or disrespecting these proceedings may result in automatic contempt of court and/or obstruction of justice and other appropriate charges. You may only speak when addressed or when holding the floor. Now, Mr. Cassini, if at any time during these proceedings there is anything that you do not understand or which confuses you, please stop us so that either the court, your attorney, or the prosecution may clarify or explain it to you.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Holt, you are prosecuting.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you please state the charges that have been made against the defendant in this case?
Yes, Your Honor. The charges being pressed here is on count of unlawful possession of contraband. That's all, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Cassini, before continuing, I must ensure that you understand your constitutional and statutory rights. You have the right to a formal trial to confront and cross-examine witnesses who testify against you. And you have the right to present defense, that is, to testify in your own behalf, to present evidence and witnesses, and to use the court's subpoena power to bring evidence and witnesses before the court for your defense. That also, you don't have to testify. We cannot compel you on your own behalf. Do you understand these rights?
I understand.
The court has come to the understanding that all parties are waiving this right to a formal criminal trial, and this matter will be settled by this bench trial. Is that correct? Prosecution?
Your Honor.
And the defendant party?
We do.
All right.
I suppose we do have one question.
Sure.
Regarding, I don't want to skip to any certain proceedings, but regarding the fact that, Judge, you were the one who signed the business license in the bank, is there any sort of, does that constitute a conflict of interest regarding this bench trial?
I don't see how it would.
Well, Salvatore Cassini was, and myself were present in the bank the night that the license was approved. And from my understanding,
if I may, Your Honor.
Gene, that's rude.
The prosecution will be referencing anything towards the business license or cast disposition towards it.
but there's something that the prosecution isn't aware of that I was about to address in regards to my questioning. The night that the business license was signed in the bank doors were opened, and you were made aware of the fact that the key was in possession of Mr. Cassini here. And you specifically asked if I had a key myself, which I informed you that I did not.
Yes, which means I did not know that you had a key at all. I was not aware that Mr. Cassini had a key. I only knew that the doors opened. I didn't know that they were actually locked because I've never approached those doors. But I did find it odd that they were there was a area behind there, and then when I talked to Mr. Cassini about it further, he talked about how they are locked. And when I said that was strange that he was allowed in there, he mentioned... can't exactly remember the exact wording, but I did inform him that he shouldn't do anything illegal to get back there, and if he wanted that the manager's office open, he would have to go through state or federal channels in order to get that area open.
I understand that, but I'm just, can you not agree with us that that might constitute a conflict of interest, though? I mean, the key was mentioned at the evening that it was signed, so I'm just a little concerned that a license being signed with the knowledge of he might be in possession of anything that you would consider contraband in a future date seems just of a concern to us.
I don't recall being aware of the key. I remember discussing it with you, and you advised me that you did not have a key.
Okay. Sal, you're comfortable moving forward?
I don't think that I was actually told anything about seeking, permission from anyone about a key.
I remember that. I remember telling you that you shouldn't be going back there if the doors are locked, and that you should be seeking federal or state assistance in getting back there. You did have
reason-
some interesting ideas, and I, for the most part, thought they were interesting. And if they had any merit with the state or the federal government, they would listen and do something about it. I did not know at the time that you had a key. You know how some locked doors can be screwy.
Understood.
Nice. Sally, moving forward.
Yeah. I mean, a not guilty man is a not guilty man.
I guess our only concern as far as it being a conflict of interest would be that if this were to go to a normal court proceeding and there was a different judge assigned, that, your testimony would be a consideration in this case.
It would be a consideration, I suppose. If you really wish, you can go to a full criminal trial.
I should say, if we do that, then Kat will be called on as a witness, whereas right now she isn't.
Right, now I understand that, but I'm just, and that would that allow Mr. Cassini to be released on bail this evening?
He was
If
on
that were the
bail.
case. Okay. I'm just trying to establish make sure my client has all the options available to him.
Of course, he does have options available to him. If you would like to, if you believe that my presiding over this case, because I was there that night, would be a conflict of interest and you would prefer that this go to a formal court proceeding, you are very entitled to that.
I may should also reiterate that if we do that, not only will Kat be a witness, but so will Detective Hollis.
We have no issues with that.
Do you want to take it to formal court or now?
Sal?
Can we meet on this privately real quick?
Of course.
Thank you.
What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking, what are the odds?
They're gonna bring in Hollister. They're gonna bring in her, and you can already tell that she's not gonna give us a story that's gonna be on our side.
It's not about getting a story that's on our side, but the whole premise of you continuing to operate your business there was under the notion that the license was signed. The doors were open that night. You wouldn't, if we didn't get the license, you wouldn't have been there the night that they found you.
Oh, do you not trust me?
You wouldn't have needed a key.
I don't want to be in their space.
Talking.
So if you're, moving forward, we're just going to continue to argue our case basically as we have been. I feel like we're going to end up repeating ourselves into a round robin, but we can try to get out of it now. Otherwise, you're going to get. But if you get convicted of contraband tonight, there's no arguing it. We have no options moving forward.
But Holt did just say that he was looking to not persecute on our business license of the bank. Whereas if it goes to a real court case, we might not have that option.
Well, because one of our biggest argument points hinges on the fact that she's the one who signed the license and the doors were open. Moving forward, we're going to say that our story about Dylan, and then either way they find you in possession of contraband. That's the end of it all. Is that you had the key, unfortunately, and you admitted to it. I don't know if an actual attorney is going to be able to argue this better. I just don't want to, be responsible for this. If you're not comfortable with all.
Look,
I don't want to.
the cards are already on the
further.
table.
All right.
Unless you feel like not doing it right now and we do it later, if that's a better option, I say
I
we
just don't know. I don't know. I truly don't know. I want you to make the decision because it's your sentence that's on the line. Your jail time or fine. I'm as much here because I've been, like I said, I've been through all the steps, and I don't want you to be in here by yourself right now. And I don't know who else would be in here with you. That would keep an even head right now.
I appreciate you. Let's just do it.
All right.
Okay, so
we're good.
If we do any more, okay.
What'd you say? What, sorry,
if we do any more sidebars, I'm gonna step away so y'all don't think we're talking and there's no foul play or anything like that.
No, it's fine. You had mentioned something earlier that you weren't going after the business license. Is that correct?
I'm not. No.
So
and I don't think the sheriff's department will either.
So whatever happens here today, I could still have my bank.
Could, but it wouldn't be up to me or the deputy. But yes, you could. You have the ability.
All right.
It's an option.
Deputies,
What?
we found your missing one. We went looking. We found him.
Is he injured?
I'll deal with that.
He's very injured.
All right.
Roads by the boat tree.
Yep, we will.
Oliver, stay with me.
All right. Let him come out there.
We found him. We found him. That's why. Yeah. Injured
I got it behind you.
by the boat tree and roads.
I'm gonna head over there with him.
Do you remember the boat
Go ahead.
channel? I think I
You
can
can come over
remember
here and
my
watch
way back
these.
there. I think.
Okay, prosecution's ready.
So you're going to be continuing with this bench trial?
We are, and we apologize for taking up your time any further.
That's perfectly alright. Okay. Where was I? You'll have to forgive me. This was all very last minute.
Greatly sorry for dragging you up in this.
That's alright. Okay. So, you are, waiving your right to a formal criminal trial, and that this matter will be settled by this bench trial, is that correct, defendant?
That is correct.
Okay, before moving on to the charges, I must ensure that you understand our justice system and what is to be expected. Any not guilty plea may result in postponing these proceedings. If a no contest plea is placed, you may appeal the charge later through an attorney, however, will be subjected to the suggested time or more, and nothing less. If a guilty plea is placed, the process is expedited and the charge is executed. Do you understand these options, Mr. Cassini and counsel?
We do.
Furthermore, I understand you wish to, if you wish to dispute certain charges, whereas a not guilty plea will proceed to a bench trial, whereas you will accept any verdict made by this court of law. Do you understand this?
We do.
Mr. Cassini and counsel, you are being charged with one count of unlawful contraband, possession of unlawful contraband. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. Mr. Cassini, you have heard the state's, hold on a moment.
I just realized that I did have the contraband, so it doesn't matter. I'm guilty. Why is this Colin kid just... I'm gonna punch him. Right, bros? Because we're gonna prove him wrong.
Oh,
Jesus!
I did not.
Don't punch my
God, I'm
lawyer.
So sorry. Are you okay, Rucker? I'm so sorry.
Oh dear.
The defendant demands that all charges be dropped immediately.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I was trying to pull
When
out my
you said
notebook
this
and
was
I
going to be an
stopped.
aggressive trial, damn.
Look,
Are you okay,
this
Rucker?
is just this is ridiculous.
This is the most cutthroat I've ever seen.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Don't worry, Gene. I'm on. Don't worry, Gene. I'm on it.
That was pretty
I'm so
shitty.
sorry.
Gene.
Alright, you watching this recruit?
I
That's how
tried.
you fucking do it.
Can we
That's not
just
how you do
skip
it,
to
bro.
the
That's not how you do it.
to the
That
where we
is
talk about the
absolutely how you
abuse?
do it. That's how you win every single court case.
Oh my god.
They can't defend themselves if they're unconscious.
How about we just drop this and we settle in that we're done?
Okay, okay.
You just punched my defense attorney.
Okay. I was trying to get out my notebook. I'm gonna get it out now.
I've never seen anyone punch somebody
Can-
trying to get a notebook out there, Gene.
This is I cannot believe the treatment. we
Judge,
received
I am
today. I hope
sorry.
you're getting all of this.
I will
Get this all
apologize
down.
for his behavior. We should just end this right
I
now.
apologize.
Okay, please do not make a mockery of this courtroom. Even though I am a little out of sorts and working through a mountain of paperwork, please forgive my part in that. This is also my first. Please forgive Gene for his accidental punching.
Objection.
May
I'm sorry. I just always wanted to yell that.
Anyway, are you all right, Mr. Ranker?
I'll be okay.
Would you like me to look at your wound?
No, it's all right.
she does great work.
The stitches held up. They're on my shoulders. More concerned about the fall. Wasn't much
I
of a punch.
understand. Okay. Prosecution, can you please begin your opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, at the court, today the prosecution intends to prove beyond reasonable doubt that Mr. Salvatore Cassini was, in fact, in possession of a bank key, aka contraband, and that he was aware of such bank key was in his possession.
Okay. Is that your entire statement, Gene?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Cassini and counsel, please begin your opening statement.
Myself and my defendant, we intend to present evidence here that the prosecution is not fully withclosed all of its, evidence into this case. There's been things regarding this key and the source of it that have not been presented here today in its statement, and we will present witnesses as to such and try to maintain Mr. Cassini's innocence.
Okay.
Yes, Riker. Yes.
Prosecution, do you have any witnesses or evidence that you would like to present?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Salvatore Cassini. Detective James Hollister, and myself. Oh, Your Honor. The prosecution should note that we will not be calling Mr. Salvatore Cassini to the stand if he is not willing to testify himself.
I'm okay to testify.
Okay. All right. Please call in your first witness, Jane.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Salvatore Cassini.
Given that this is a bench trial, we don't exactly have a bailiff here. Mr. Cassini, do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may begin a direct examination of the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cassini, on the 27th night of December, deputies arrived at your bank. Could you please explain to the court what happened after they came there?
Well, I mean, are you you came to the bank just by yourself.
Right, deputy. Almost.
Okay, so you came in. You were hanging out with us. You were even at the bar earlier. And you decided to come over with everyone else at the bank. We opened it up for business. We had a lot of people over there celebrating. And you happened to ask me about how the doors to the manager's office was opened.
And what was your answer, Mr.?
I said that I used the key that I was given to for the bank manager's office.
Used the key that was given to you for the bank manager's office, correct?
I believe I said that since I am the bank manager, I have the manager's key to the manager's office.
Right. This key to the manager's office was, in fact, bank key, correct?
It was a key that opened the door to the manager's office.
Okay. And after you explained this to Deputy Holt, myself, what happened after that?
You and I conversed about it. You said that you were going to, talk to other people. And it seemed like everything was okay. You had left. We continued doing business as usual in the bank. And then you and, I believe his name was Hollister. You and Mr. Hollister came back over and decided to talk to me in the manager's office and locked me in there.
And after talking to you, what did these deputies do?
You decided to search my person. I believe that's how you termed it. And you took the key from me. And then you asked if anyone else had a key. I said no.
When they took the key from you, did they inform you of what it was?
I believe I was asked how I obtained the key. And at that time, I don't know if you recall, but I was sweating a lot. Didn't know what I was saying. I was panicking. And I had said that I got the key from a Mr. Jameson Carter, who was also on the business license. I was
Your
then...
Honor.
Oh, go ahead.
Excuse me. My bad. Continue.
Well, I mean, if you don't want me to go on, I don't have to go on.
No, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Please continue.
Okay. I was then asked by Mr. Hollister if I was aware of how those type of keys were obtained. And I responded with yes, by going up to the tellers in the front whenever I got the business license approved, and they gave me a key. I was then asked pretty much a one-sided question and was told that there was only one way in the state of New Alexandria to get one of those keys, which made me feel like I was immediately being accused of doing violent behavior in my own bank.
So, in the witness testimony from Deputy Holt, myself, that was provided as part of discovery, it says in the second paragraph that Detective Hollister and I later questioned Mr. Cassini together, where he implied that court clerks gave their permission to use the bank key for his business, but could not provide any documents clarifying this from any governmental agency. Now, Mr. Cassini, just to clarify, the key they took from you was, in fact, a bank key, correct?
That's what I was told.
So, Mr. Cassini, you were, in fact, in possession of a bank key.
There's a bank manager's office key.
A bank key. The defendant has already acknowledged that it was a bank key.
It was the key that opened the bank manager's office.
Yes or no? Yes or no? You were in possession of a bank key.
Well, I mean, there's an adjective there that you're forgetting to add to
yes
the
or
key.
no? The prosecution is missing no adjective. You already admitted that such a thing was found on your person. So, Mr. Cassini, yes or no? Were you in possession of a bank key?
I was in possession of a key that I used to open the bank manager's office.
Right, were you in possession of the key they found on you?
Yes.
Further questions, Drew?
Okay. Defense, you are allowed your cross-examination now.
Sal, at the time that they searched you, did you feel as though you had any choice?
Absolutely not.
And you were locked in the manager's office, correct?
Multiple times. I even mentioned it. And it was Deputy Holt said that it was an accident. It was just more of a muscle memory type thing.
And did you or did you not try to bring anyone in there with you as witness?
I did, because I felt very uncomfortable in my own place of business.
Can you clarify, actually, how you obtained this key?
I obtained this key as a Christmas gift from a Mr. Dylan Moore.
And how did Dylan Moore get this key?
I do not recall. I mean, I think it would be very rude if I asked someone how did they get a Christmas gift.
It's okay. We will be calling Dylan Moore as a witness. He will explain. No further questions for Sal.
Prosecution, you may redirect.
No further question. Prosecution would like to let the defense know that if a witness is not present for a bench trial, they cannot be called. By that same logic, Detective Hollister's not here. We can't call him.
He should be outside, I believe.
Right. Further questions, Your Honor? Prosecution would like to call Deputy Gene Holt.
All right. Mr. Holt.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are sworn in. Please, direct examine yourself.
For the sake of the direct examination, I will be providing questions in third person to myself.
I would like to let Sal and the defense counsel know that I will be reviewing the direct examination of Mr. Holt in very strict attention. I know that sentence didn't... No, this is a bench trial. We kind of make do with what we have. If you wanted this to make a little bit more sense, we could have gone to a criminal trial and organized things a little bit more professionally.
Oh no, this is more than acceptable. I was just curious.
Of course, but as a courtesy to you, I will be very fair.
And of course, you can always object to the prosecution's questions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you have that avenue as well. If you feel that he is asking
Leading
himself.
Right.
Yes. If you feel that, please do interject with your objections.
Okay.
This is some Valentine shit right here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cassini.
Nothing at all, Judge. I'm sorry.
Please repeat.
Your Honor, you're looking fantastic today.
Mm-hmm.
Sal?
Would you like the prosecution to begin, Your Honor?
Yes, please begin your direct examination.
Okay. Deputy Holt, please explain the circumstances surrounding the events of
This is so weird.
27th. I had come from Doyle's Tavern and following Mr. Cassini's group. We entered the bank and I was standing off to the right side of the room and I saw him unlock the doors to the manager's office and step through, which, knowing those doors are only opened with the bank key, that allowed me probable cause to initiate an arrest and a search. I entered the office with him after pulling him aside and questioned him on the matter. And I told him, due to the confusing nature of everything going on with the business license and him running the business out of the bank, that I would get Detective Hollister to come around and help me out with it. I returned to the sheriff's office, brought Detective Hollister over, and the both of us, with probable cause, searched Mr. Cassini. We found him to be in possession of one bank key, which was an item of contraband. Now, as was stated prior, with the unique circumstances surrounding this, we informed him that for now we will give him a verbal warning until further notice. And it has been waited some week, I would say, in 2 days before proceeding with charges of unlawful possession of contraband against him after a very lengthy investigation, which is currently still ongoing. And that brings us to where we are today, Your Honor. We spoke to him, searched him, in possession of contraband, and he is now today been arrested for it. Now, let's see. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Defense and counsel, you may do cross-examination.
Why? Okay, Deputy Holt, why did you feel as though the sheer fact that the doors were open was more than enough reason to search him? We all, as the judge said earlier, we all know in the state that the doors can be finicky here. Could have been opened by happenstance. And you also were aware that he was the manager of the bank, and you visited the bank earlier to inquire as to his business?
Yes, sir. At the time, it had just been me and Detective Hollister on duty, and I know for a fact that Detective Hollister had been halfway across the state, and I was the only one around. Now, I should clarify, I did not see the door unlocked. I saw him unlock the door himself, which immediately, having known through prior experiences only a bank key can open those doors, I became aware that he was in possession of one. That's giving me probable cause to initiate the search and arrest.
Your statement says you saw them pass through the doors, not exactly unlocking the doors. So you didn't actually
saw him unlock the door.
And why was he locked in the bank in the manager's office and not allowed to have anyone else in there at the time of his search?
Because nobody else needed to be there.
Why would you not arrest him at the time of finding him in possession of the key right then and there?
To continue with the investigation.
And did that investigation not lead to Dylan Moore turning himself in and admitting to giving Mr. Cassini the key?
I would say Dylan Moore was unaware of any investigation and turned himself in on his own accord. Though, if you would like to bring that up, yes, we can say that Dylan Moore did in fact come here and pled guilty to a charge of unlawful possession of contraband for having a bank key that he himself testified to given to Mr. Cassini as a Christmas present. If you'd like, I could get the incident report for that matter, in which he admitted that it was a bank key and gave it to him. Then again, that wasn't provided as part of the discovery. So, of course, you know, we could also admit more evidence along with that, if that were to be the case. Unless you would like to just not pursue that line of questioning. It's up to you.
We can disregard the line of questioning.
Okay.
Were you able to speak to one Mr. Jameson Carter yet?
No.
So as you said, the case is still open, and may I ask why you feel it was pertinent to now come back and charge Mr. Cassini with these charges? When it seems as though
Yes.
from the original time of you finding the key that nothing has changed and you found no further information?
Right. The investigation is still ongoing while we continue to try and find Mr. Jameson Carter and question him. However, it's very clear that regardless of the outcome of that, Mr. Cassini was still, no matter what, in possession of the bank key. The only thing we'd be pursuing Jameson Carter over is for charges on him. Now, we waited, I would think it's a week and 2 days, just in case anything new came to light. It didn't, and I told, when we arrested him today, Mr. Cassini, that I don't want to wait any further on it because it likely isn't too good of an idea to let the issue fester and get blown out of proportion. So, in respect to him and with common courtesy, I would have liked to have given him the charges as early as possible.
Okay. I have a question for the court.
Okay.
If I no longer have any questions for Mr. Holt, am I allowed to, in my witnesses, recall Mr. Cassini?
If you wish.
Okay. No
Your
further
Honor, would
questions
the
for Deputy
prosecution be
Holt?
able to cross-examine as well?
Of course, that is how things work in the court.
Understood.
I have no further questions for Deputy Holt.
Okay. Mr. Holt, would you like to redirect?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have a third witness, Mr. Holt?
Yes, Your Honor. Detective James Hollister, but he's not currently present.
Okay, we cannot take his testimony into account. He doesn't have any affidavits that he sent in. Nothing that's been submitted in discovery on his behalf.
We have his testimony on the incident report.
Which was
I would-
submitted as part of discovery.
No, I was going to say it wasn't submitted as discovery, so I wasn't going to admit it. But if the defense would like to accept it as his written testimony, then by all means I can provide it.
Accepting what was already given as Deputy Hollister's written testimony?
No, for discovery I only provided my own. I was not intending on providing his, but we can, if you would accept that. It doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't have to happen. It wasn't put
Right.
through.
No worries.
Okay. Is that all? Do you have any further witnesses, Mr. Holt?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense, you may now call your first witness.
I would just like to call Salvatore Cassini.
All right. Mr. Cassini, you're being sworn in. Sworn in, yes, English. Mr. Cassini, do you once again swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
So help me God.
Thank you, Mr. Cassini. Defense, you may begin your direct examination.
So with everything given here today, I think we all know the course of the events that evening. I really just have one question for you. At the time that Deputy Holt here arrived to the bank, were the doors already unlocked?
They were already unlocked, yes.
So you had no reason to unlock a door that was already unlocked?
Absolutely not. I was taking someone into the manager's office to have a discussion about potential bank business.
Okay. No further questions.
Okay.
Mr. Cassini, do you own the Bank of Saint Denis?
It's can you rephrase that, because I'm not understanding exactly what you're asking.
Right. Yes, I'm sorry. My apologies. Do you own the building that your business, First Bank of Saint Denis, is housed in, where people come and go to make transactions of money into their own accounts?
No.
No further questions, Your Honor. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to recall Deputy Holt to the stand.
Mr. Holt, you will need to wait a moment. There is an offer of redirect for the defense.
Yes, my apologies.
Nothing further. Just nope. We're all set, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any additional witnesses that you would like to call?
We do not.
Okay. Now, Mr. Holt, can you run it by me again one more time? What was it that you were just asking me?
I would like to recall Deputy Holt.
In terms of prosecution?
As a witness.
As a witness. You thought of an additional question you would like to ask yourself?
Yes, sure.
I have an objection.
Yes, defense counsel.
But under these circumstances, considering he is questioning himself, it seems as though he should have been fully aware of what he wanted to ask himself.
And it's not proper court procedure to go back to a prosecution witness after we've gotten through all of the cross-examination and direct examination.
Let us not forget the punch as well.
Right.
All right. As it stands, I'm going to call a 5 to 10 minute recess, probably 10 minutes, to allow both parties to prepare their closing
So did I.
statements. I'll leave you to it. Time
Thank you, Your Honor.
starts now. If you want to end it early, let me know.
Okay.
Court's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thought we were gonna call Dylan.
No, because Holt.
You know what?
Holt gave us a pass. He specifically, when he mentioned not pursuing that further line of questioning, it would have been more evidence, and then he would have put charges on Dylan, and they would have just blown it up.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm
Right
being
now,
charged is
right now, the
exactly
whole
what I
thing hin-
did.
Right, I know, but right now the whole thing hinges on the fact that they had the whole thing's going to circle back to the closing argument for me is that they had no proper cause to search you, and so that the charges should be dropped on that basis.
The doors were open.
I know,
I'm glad
and
you
his,
thought
sta-
of
and his statement does say that he saw you pass through the doors, not unlock them. So he's changed his statement today.
All right.
You want to see if we can go get fresh air out front and talk to everyone?
Yeah.
Be allowed to step out front for some fresh air?
That'd be up to her.
Oh, that's fine. No, we don't need to.
You need fresh air.
No, it's okay.
I'm not adverse to letting you go and have a bit of fresh air.
So?
Yeah.
Just no wandering too far.
We'll be right up front.
Real quick, Your Honor, when the defense returns, could I request a brief sidebar?
Of course.
Okay. When they return, you'll be fine. Like,
Thank you, Deputy.
again, I'm very sorry. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Am I okay? For now. No, I'm fine.
Times.
Howdy.
We have to go back in for closing arguments,
you
but
doing?
Dylan, you're good to go. Sorry if to hold you up if you need to go to sleep.
No, you're all right.
All right, just letting you know.
I just figured they were going to come out here and arrest us at some point.
It's right now it's a coin toss. If I'm being honest with you.
No, they found the body.
The what? I don't. Nope. Nope.
Nope. Riker got punched in the face by Gene Holt during court, by the way.
What, like,
Pulling it.
with purpose?
Pulling out a notebook my ass. He just socked me right in the face
Yeah,
right,
he
right as the trial started.
And then blamed it on pulling out his notebook.
All right. Well, I shot one of his deputies, so I guess
I
fair is
can't-
fair.
I can't hear that.
I'm honest.
We're not.
I think we're all things considered, we're doing pretty well.
What do you mean? I'm gonna
In there.
fucking lose the bank here.
No, you're not. They're not going after the license.
What do you think about this?
What do you think he wants the sidebar about? We can go back inside whenever. and
I
finish that.
have no idea,
What do
but you know what we should do?
What's that?
Right after this is done, you press charges.
Brilliant.
Everyone can actually.
Yeah. Don't let them in.
Don't do that.
Good point, well made. You seem very smart. Have you considered taking your bar exam?
Hang on a second.
Gene?
hang on. Come to these doors.
It's one of these tricks you're doing again?
There you go. No. Doing that sometimes gets the locks working right.
Mm-hmm. Like pulling out your notebook.
Okay, okay.
Damn.
We're ready whenever the court is.
All right. Sir, before recess, Mr. Holt has requested a brief sidebar. Both the defense and prosecution may, if you will.
How you holding up?
I've been better. I think it's all a misunderstanding.
I agree. It's a good thing you didn't go to full trial, by the way. Good job on that
Why
one.
is that?
If you went to full trial, you would be definitely going to jail, and you would be going to jail for a longer sentencing.
Instead of probable cause to initiate a search as long as you're pressing charges.
I mean,
so here you're going to. I mean, do you want me to give it to you honestly?
Yeah, sure.
You're guilty.
Of course I am.
I mean, yeah. First of all, Gene's asked some really solid questions. We'll talk after.
All right. Now that we're back here, court is now resuming in order.
Who the f is that kid?
Prosecution, may you please deliver your closing statement?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, the court. Prosecution set out with the intent to prove that regardless of his intents with it or how he received it, Mr. Cassini was in fact in possession of a bank key, to which he admitted himself. And it's no secret that that's all, Your Honor. That's all.
All right. The defense, you may now present your closing statement.
The defense would just like to once again address it, regardless of the statutes regarding probable cause for search, that the doors were already unlocked prior to Deputy Holt's arrival at the day of the bank, and we've maintained that the bank is a key to the bank manager's office, and that this bank manager's key has no other further use and cannot be used for anything else inside that bank, simply to access Mr. Cassini's office with his operations of the bank. And as the license already mentioned, that he does not own the building, he never claimed ownership of said building, and the courts were full aware of this upon granting Mr. Cassini his business license, and we feel as though that the basis for searching him and bringing this whole thing here today is unwarranted, and would like that taken into consideration upon any judgment here, and that's all.
Okay. I'm now going to call a 10-minute recess for myself to deliberate over the evidence, the statements provided, and I will then deliver my verdict once I have reached it. Thank you for your patience with this matter and with the uniqueness of today's bench trial.
That is one word I would call it. Thank you.
Don't
keep that thumb away from me.
Don't you patronize us.
Are you patronizing us?
Don't patronize.
You're still on duty, right?
Good job. No. You can hit me if you
Wait, what did you ask him?
only fair.
He just lied to me. He said he's not on duty.
Do you see a badge?
Hmm.
Do you see a hat?
he's off duty for the case. I thought you asked him if he was off duty, and he said no. Then it would have been something else.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you got it
that's what
backwards.
no, that's what happened.
Oh.
I said, "Are you
When
off
did they
duty?"
get
He
rid of the
said, "No."
marshmallow coats?
I heard on duty. I'm sorry. I'll let him take it off for now.
Oh, okay. Okay, why don't they just change the fucking outfit? It's disgusting. Nobody likes it.
It's tradition.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Who the hell is that kid?
He's probably the news.
The news?
He's here for the paper.
No, we don't need this in the news. Why in the?
No, I wasn't happy.
They let him in. Yeah, they can't. It's public information.
But you know what?
You know what we should do though?
Better for it.
Should we send a telegram?
Okay.
To who?
The whole state.
Oh. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
No, we can't do that. I think
I
think we're gonna be paying a fine, no jail time.
What if what if I send an anonymous one from the sheriff's office, saying that I'm Gene Holt and that I shit my pants?
You have gloves on. Absolutely, go ahead, do it. I'll cover you.
All right.
Are you covering this for the paper or something?
No, I'm taking notes because everybody outside is gonna probably want to know what happens.
be around
So I
for
wrote down everything that happened. That way we can go over it.
Oh, great.
stick
You fix
around
up your
unless I
any
have to
kind of
have everything
incoherencies.
I'll let you know.
So they're gonna know how much of a terrible defense attorney I was.
Actually, you haven't done that bad. You've made like maybe 1 or 2 mistakes. That's about it. To be honest, for a first time, not bad at all. To be honest, I mean you can see nerves, but that's about it.
Oh, very nervous.
All right. So when you got to cross-examine Sal here, when he was like, "Oh, why did you have a key?" or whatever, who owns the bank? You got to cross-examine. You should have asked if he was an employee there and what equipment required him to be an employee there, and if it was distributed by the said bank.
Further qualifying questions. I got it.
See, whenever he tries to point out something like he's like, "Hey, this is bad," you go, "Okay, well, that's not his fault. He requires these things. Like it's a requirement." You try to legalize his illegally. I tried to make that a word. It didn't work.
Yeah, it's still strong arming. It's still strong ominous.
The only other mistake was when Dylan, you guys stated that Dylan gave you the key and that you were aware that it was a bank key. You should like neglected knowledge that it was a bank key.
It was a bank manager's key.
Yeah, we went back and forth on that a few times.
Dylan wouldn't have a bank manager's key. He obtained it illegally, which means you
How do you
obtained it
know?
illegally.
Well,
Because he's not a bank manager.
The reason we stopped pursuing, or I stopped pursuing that, was because technically Dylan was given the key from someone else, so a customer down at the bar. But I didn't. The way Gene was making it sound, I wasn't sure if it would bring a further eye onto Dylan and then charges onto Dylan and expand this whole thing. And so I just dropped it.
So when it comes to that, like you don't want to bother going that route. You really just want to decredit, like from the beginning, that it's a key. Like, yeah, he gave me a key for Christmas. I didn't know what the key was for. I thought it was like a key to his heart. Like people do that sometimes. Do something like that.
No, the key to his heart is on this ring right here.
All right. Well, you could have said that. You could have been like, I thought it was a key to his heart. You know what I mean? Like you just don't admit any kind of guilt. Even if you think like, oh, I'm admitting innocence, don't admit that kind of guilt, because they will just be like, well, there's a bank key, because deputies are dicks. So now we have to let Dylan know that. Yeah. There's a story.
Fine.
I get that, but okay, so
Dylan actually turned himself. It's already on record. Dylan turned himself in. It wasn't.
I know, but now he's got this key, so now they're going to question Dylan. They're probably going to search him. If they can use this as a evidence, circumstantial evidence.
They shouldn't. I don't see any reason to go after Dylan. They're gonna get their ruling here right now on Sal, and hopefully be done with all this.
I don't think you understand how much of a dick deputies can be.
Oh, I 100% know how big dicks deputies could be. Got punched across the face just for having a comment with one.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. I might have said something under my breath and they didn't really appreciate it.
It's okay. I'm gonna immediately press charges for battery.
I don't. You can. You can definitely try. I don't think it'll uphold though. But hey, if you want more bench trial experience,
I'm not interested in spending any more time in here.
oh, I agree. I have to pee really bad, but I don't see a bathroom. Where did they go to the bathroom?
Probably out the side door there.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, up in the corner, they say that they change clothes. I'm pretty sure they piss over there as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going there.
In there, but it's locked.
Cat, is this Sue?
Oh, and good job. When you were like, what reason did you have to search Sal? That was it's a good thing to bring up, because he doesn't have technically right to well, technically he does because he have an open investigation against you, but legally, you know what I mean? Like he shouldn't be searching him.
There is no evidence of the key.
But if he actually saw you unlock the door, then oof, that gives him reason.
I think Gene Holt's enjoying this too because he's sending me messages about it right now. That I can't. It's all meta, but it's fun. It's
Said
fun.
I'll cover the fine.
What?
Said I'll cover the fine.
What? We get money in the bank. If I still have the bank.
Yeah, can I check telegrams real quick?
No.
Yeah.
You're not on duty. You don't need to check telegrams. All right, never mind. They're going to let you.
Oh god. He's I signed that off as shitty Gene.
Damn. Getting emergency surgery. Louie's getting emergency surgery.
I don't think he's seen it yet. Someone's getting emergency surgery?
Yeah, I see you. Nice.
Props, come on, man.
People are thinking about me. Well, he's saying he endorses me, not that I am. No, it's okay. It's good.
Dean Bolt. It really is cool.
I am too.
Eat my horse.
Shut up.
Is this something I should be taking to court?
Oh, I'm trying to talk to him. Shut up.
All right.
I know I'm probably not supposed to discuss the case, but y'all are doing a great job.
Best a man can do after being socked in the face 2 seconds in.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, we can argue that he has got a concussion. Oh, you should have done that. It failed. Oh, damn. Missed opportunity, to be honest.
Don't worry.
Mistrial.
All right, Jimmy, you gotta pay for his fines, though.
Oh my God.
Mistrial for what? For you?
If he had a concussion, like a verdict was.
Yeah.
Hold on, stand
I
still.
should shut up, shouldn't I?
Stand still then. Right on.
No. Hang on.
All right, all right. How's your eyes like? How are your eyes feeling?
Feeling a little woozy, actually.
Oh no.
I might
I go talk to
throw
the
up
judge?
in the back of the.
Real late night.
Please don't.
Oh. Yeah, you guys normally aren't up this late, Cat.
Oh, I'm trying to put my cigarette out.
Oh, you just slipped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like I
Yeah, see, it's a side effect of the concussion.
Listen. Pay the fines if he's guilty.
He doesn't have any fines.
He's gonna pay his fines.
Doesn't get any.
All right.
All right. How are we all doing? Are we all right?
All right.
Could be better.
Okay. Yeah, I can imagine. May I please confer with the defendant counsel and the prosecution?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Got no fines, he says.
He already paid my bail.
Oh, that's the fines.
What's going on here now?
Maybe she'll be
What
nice
up,
and say
Sale?
time served. Because we've been here for a long time.
What's that?
We've been here for a long time, so she might give you time served.
Oh.
Might.
That's fine.
I'm sure she will. I don't know. Actually, I've never met this lady before. I'm sorry. I'm not helping.
I have. I've met her many, many times. You going to jail? Yeah.
All right. After the sentencing, then, if she doesn't say time served or anything like that, just request that you've been here for 2 hours and you don't have that's time served or something.
Has it really been 2 hours?
Yeah.
She doesn't hate me. I think she hates everybody.
It's been a long time.
I complimented her, Doug.
I think that would be acceptable. I'd have to just.
I really have to be.
I could assign him a deputy, but then again, it'd be.
Thanks,
5 months
guys. I
of
appreciate all the
service.
support there. All three of yous. I was just showing up to have a nice chat with some friends. And I get to go to court.
That's what you get for having contraband on you. You listen. They were investigating you. You shouldn't have it on you. Wait until after the investigation is complete, and then they clear you. Then you can have it on you. Because the only reason why this went to court is because there's an investigation currently that
They
you're involved
started
in.
the investigation because of the key.
I know. So they took the key away. Correct me if I'm wrong, because based on what I've learned from this hearing, okay? December 27th, you were caught with a key. They took the key from you, and they said you can't have a key until you get permission from a federal person or a state person or whatever, like one of those people over there. Correct?
Incorrect.
What do you mean incorrect?
I had the key. The judge saw that the doors was open when she gave me the license to the business.
Correct.
Then the deputy saw that the door was already open. They asked how the doors got open. I said I opened it with the key that I got from having the bank business. They proceeded.
Okay, but that's admitting guilt. I get where you're coming from, but to them that's just admitting guilt. They just do anything that you stole the key.
That's because in their small minds,
I get that.
they only think that there's one way to get a key around here.
I know, they're dumb. They don't think there's another way of getting a key, like buying a house or something. or just getting a key.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe the building management gave it to you after you got the license to do your business in it.
Exactly. But what I'm talking about is the key that you're currently being charged for.
Yeah, where is that?
Okay, it's because you were caught before with a key and they wanted legal documentation stating that you can have said key, and you don't have that documentation yet, but you were caught with a key again.
No, I wasn't caught with a key again.
Is that not why you're here right now?
No. I'm here because the first time they caught me with the key.
So there wasn't two events? I thought that's what happened. They went, oh my god, why?
He came, he saw that I had the key, but he's like, all right, just keep it on you right now. Then him and Hollister came back and took it from me.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Here's the verdict.
Oh boy.
They've rendered guilty. It's 5 months. You don't have to go to Sisika. There's no fine associated with it. And Gene Holt has made a pretty gracious offer to have the entire court record sealed from public view. So this will have no hindrance on the business moving forward. They highly recommend that you do not be found in possession of another key without going through the proper channels or seeking out that the doors be unlocked. However, we ask that they can't swear everyone in here to not talk about it. So we're personally asking you to keep your notes private. I know you took the notes just for our friends here, but
yeah,
we're gonna.
I'll disclose that to them. We'll take care of it. Sal, do you want me to talk to them or no?
The court is more so concerned that you're here in the capacity of a reporter. They think you're here as a reporter,
Did you explain to them just note taking for you?
No, we're just gonna let them know that you're not here in that official capacity and that there's no concerns. They don't need to swear you in. Sal, are you comfortable with that? It's should be pretty quick. You get to serve your time here.
It's to be honest, it's 5 months. They already gave you basically time, like serve basically. Yeah. Because normally this is like 90 or something like that, or 45.
Yeah.
So you they probably want you to
I have no option. I mean, that sounds like the best that it could be.
Mm-hmm. Versus going to Cisco for 90.
Yeah.
Record, thank you.
I did my best.
You did good, to be honest, for a first time.
Don't ever ask me to do this again, but let's go.
He's already throwing in the towel. I feel that on a spiritual level.
As a reporter, and he has no issues with the details being sealed.
All right. Thank you very much for your assistance in this matter. It is greatly appreciated, and I'm sure Salvatore also appreciates it.
Yeah.
And we appreciate the court's cooperation as far as that discretion.
Of course. I apologize for how this hearing has gone. Wasn't the most graceful. I do appreciate both of your patience and courtesy in this matter.
We appreciate the court's time. We weren't the most graceful either, but this was quite interesting. Certainly eye-opening.
Judge Charles like that.
I'd like to immediately press charges of battery on Deputy Holt here for
okay. Can I be your lawyer?
Yes.
Is that giggle? You're not being serious, or are you being actually serious?
I will not keep the court's time here any further.
Okay.
Well, I mean, lawyer.
If you would like, I could put myself in the cell with Salvatore.
Hell yeah. You really gonna put him in a cell for 5 minutes? You're not just gonna let him hang out here with you guys?
5 months.
Hang on, what?
5 months? Oh, okay, no, fuck that. I'm out of here. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I was gonna let the recruit do it for his eval. Gonna know how he doesn't rest.
All right. Yeah.
I apologize. I'll let the court render the statement.
It's okay. Again, I really do appreciate your patience and courtesy in this matter. Please forgive my uncertainty. This was my first case.
Mine too.
Really?
Yeah, mine too.
So this is where the bar's at.
Thanks, Salvatore.
No, it's fantastic.
wasn't my first. I still fucked it up. So
I was really nervous about all of this.
I think it's good.
Okay.
Don't
Everybody
talk
did
to
a
the
good
judge
job.
like that.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Did you not get the joke?
Except
I said,
Eugene,
bah.
he needed to mess up more.
can we
So
get
we
the
could have been
verdict so I can get this
innocent.
time started?
Okay. Through this trial, we have heard testimony from both Mr. Salvatore Cassini and Deputy Gene Holt in regards to what happened on the night of the 27th, the subsequent search of Mr. Cassini, the identification of a bank key upon his person. Mr. Cassini's testimony was uncertain, first establishing he had gotten the bank key from the tellers, then later, while testifying, established that it was given to him as a Christmas present. Mr. Cassini has verified today in testimony that he was in possession of that key. The argument between whether it is a bank key or a bank manager's key is moot. It is the opinion of the court that the key to open those doors is in fact a bank key and as such is contraband. This court therefore finds the defendant guilty of the charge of unlawful possession of contraband. As such, in accordance with the state of New Alexandria's sentencing guidelines and the Constitution, I sentence you to 5 months within the 5 minutes. It's in jail, right?
Yes.
Okay. 5 months in jail that can be carried out within the Saint Denis police station.
And just for everybody here, Recruit, come here.
You did a good job, Recruit.
So everybody here knows the details of this case are being sealed, so word doesn't get out to the public, right?
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
That means Recruit, shut your fucking mouth, okay?
I'll shut my mouth. Don't worry.
Damn.
Okay.
What happened in here, no one will talk about again. Okay, Salvatore?
All right.
All right.
Do I get visitors?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's in here.
Recruit, Mr. Salvatore has been sentenced to 5 months for unlawful possession of contraband, and we'll let you arrest him.
Okay.
Ooh, big one.
It's gonna be okay, Sal.
Mr. Cassini, could you please follow me to the cell?
Thanks, Riker.
I did my best. I'll see you in
Yeah.
5 months.
All right. Tell everybody I'll be all right.
I think you'll survive.
I don't know.
These 5.
Maybe you'll be a little
long,
taller.
Boring months. Okay.
Is the time starting right now?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Starts when you get in the cell.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Gene, could you
let's get in there.
open it for?
Thank you for everything, Your Honor. Appreciate your time.
Recruit's going hard on you, sorry.
Sorry about that.
What? I think something's missing here. Not done yet.
I feel like something is, and I'm completely forget.
Yeah, I'm telling you something's missing.
I'm drawing a blank here.
Hey, I'm slowly walking towards the door. I'm gonna lock it.
I need to search him for weapons now.
Taking my key out. Gonna
Well,
lock the door. I'm standing away so you can get in there. I'm standing away so you can get in there.
I don't know what I'm forgetting.
Sal, cooperate. You want
Oh my
an
God, fucking
obstruction
search him.
charge?
Oh yeah.
He looks like he's in the
I
cell.
am cooperating.
It's on the trainee. I get it.
Oh, okay.
No, they never searched me. I could have shot fires and everything. I don't think you should take anything.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know if I was supposed to do a slash me there, but... Oh, you really are spending the time in here.
Yep, 5 months.
Jeez. Why?
Because I slipped and beat the shit out of your lawyer. On exit. Quote unquote.
Does my lawyer know that? Maybe he won't press charges if you're doing the 5 months for that.
You want to take it to court? We can do a bench trial.
No, I think I'm a little
What
court
now?
out.
Oh God.
Hey, Riker.
What is it now, Sal? What did you do?
Nothing. I wanted to tell you that the reason why Gene's in here with me is because he slipped and punched you.
Did you actually put yourself in there?
You see me in here.
He's spending the time with me right now.
Well, I don't know about you, Riker. Is that sufficient for you?
Word.
This is what we call in my business a win-win. Sorry, Sal.
Yeah, well-
Might be at your expense, but
Well, he's like just towering over me, but it's all right.
I mean, most people do.
Look,
if the case is sealed, can we still talk about it amongst ourselves?
I mean, so long as we're still in here. I still haven't technically unmade the courtroom. I probably should do that.
Gene, can they visit?
In a second. There was a part of a testimony that I happened to leave out, which said, should nothing... Let me get my notebook here.
I can't punch him because he's on the clock now. Fall in love.
Should nothing come of our inquiring with Jameson Carter and the DOJ to suggest his goodwill and ignorance to the circumstances surrounding the bank key, we will be charging him with 1 count of possession of contraband. And after that part that I left out,
the part you left out.
If this is gonna amount
and be
to
seeking a revocation of his business license due to the sensitive position of his business with the Saint Denis Vault pursuant a due process hearing under the business license application guidelines. I left that out of the statement.
So you're not coming after the business, that's what you're saying.
Right. And if I said it in court, I'd probably be more held to that. That's why I didn't say it.
Appreciate that.
Well, I mean, it is my opinion that there's nothing wrong with the business. From the state's perspective, you just work out of the building. You're not associated with the federal compartment of the bank. If you follow my meaning. And the business license makes very certain of that. I deliberated about it for quite some time prior to approving the application.
Dad Gamer, thank you for the follow.
Also, you did a good job at wording that license. Sorry, Gene.
You've already been charged with it, even if anything more comes of the investigation with Jameson. For double jeopardy, you can't be charged with the same crime twice, so you should be clear of that.
Unless you're found with another bank key.
Right. Don't take another bank key, okay?
Bank manager's key.
Right.
Important, right?
Just Sal's desk.
Nothing important.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
No, you're free to go.
I'm free to go?
Yeah, it was 5
Time
months.
flies when you're having fun.
Jeez. Well, you can call that fun.
Yeah.
What, Sal, do you think that having a meeting with me is not fun? Fucking rude.
No, what? I think every time I've seen you, it's been a pleasure.
Sal, get out of the cell.
Come on, Sal.
Right. It's locked.
I mean, if you want to stay longer,
No,
you
we can go. You can go home.
It's
Sal.
locked.
It's
It
unlocked.
looks open to me.
All right. I
Okay.
get.
Here.
There we go. Am I on?
No.
All right. I'm just gonna walk outside.
Okay. Where he is going to be going.
I think I need I need a nap.
Yeah, I think you do, so.
It's okay with me if you want to serve more time. I don't.
What do you mean a life sentence?
There is no last sentence.
Okay.
Hey guys, can you guys see me in
Hello.
chat?
How is everyone?
I'm doing all right.
I'm gonna work on your paperwork recruit while we wait on him.
I'm sorry you've been standing around for 4 hours.
All right.
You should have just come in with me.
I can see. All right, cool.
I was taking notes.
Didn't know you were even in there.
Wait.
Friends who are inside.
Poop.
They are dealing with some judicial matters.
They
right
don't
now.
see me. They don't see me at all.
That's the judge, correct?
All right, let's
I
find
do
let's
believe
find out what
she
happens now.
is. She might be busy at the moment.
Oh, freedom! I can't get out. All right.
Oh, well, see, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here.
Okay, hold on. I hate all the deputies but Jean. Jean's like
F
the
it.
only nice
We're
one.
quitting.
I try.
Where did Sal go?
He is spending extra time.
All right, so that little, I don't know if you guys saw the red text, but I think that just totally throws everything off, and now it's like done. You died in jail and are now hunting ghosts. Yeah, for real. Oh man, give me some music here, please. Come on, start it up. Connect WWRP. What were we on? We were on 4, right? We were on 4, right? Where did sound go? Please don't give me the loading screen forever. I cleared cache, please. Pretty please. There it is. Whew. Come on. Here we go. The real freedom.
It's okay.
Ugh.
Here, come on, wake him up.
What happened?
You fell asleep for 9 years.
You didn't punch me? Knock me out?
Not this time.
Am I allowed to go?
Yep, free.
All right.
So just check in with the courthouse every
Thank
now
you.
and then.
So. No more bank keys.
Oh, Sal, you're done your life sentence.
Bank manager key.
It's a short
Okay.
Damn. Holy, that's dark. Bree, you okay?
How's it going?
Do you want? Do you
Where's
want a
everybody
peach
at?
or something? to Cheer up your mood.
Been waiting for you.
No, I'm good.
Thanks for waiting, Tommy.
A few people are outside.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you for doing the trial.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you
Cat,
again.
thank you again. Yes. You did.
And
You did
I'm gonna go over
fantastic.
the notes with Riker, and then I'm going to burn them.
And again, as
I like-
part of, yeah, you
with
gotta-
fire.
Yes.
just
I'm a little excited. Is that? I
Just-
feel like that's
Yeah,
something
yeah,
to be worried
yeah,
about.
yeah,
Yep.
Excuse me, just
Yep.
to let you know that if you do breach the court-ordered closing of the case, that will be obstruction of justice. So
I get that. Yep.
word to the wise, don't do it.
Yep. Just gonna go over it with Riker, and then they're burned.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did say he
Lisa.
was in the closet.
How's it going?
Oh. Hey.
Do I have any gray hairs in my mustache?
A lot of them.
5 months was a long
Yeah.
time.
Who did you blow while you?
Jesus
5
Christ.
months, right?
Come
Oh,
on.
my gray
I
hairs.
think you might have grown an inch or so.
Oh. That's not bad. I mean, it's almost worth it. All right. Now what?
Well, let's walk the fuck out of here. Hey,
Howdy.
Howdy.
hey,
Can we leave,
can we
That's
leave
it.
now, please?
That's,
Oh, yeah, let's leave.
It's Lana's friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's also,
Which are we going?
yeah, let's leave.
I like how every time that we try to like sit down and have a chat,
Sal, get in.
I feel like this is all my fault
giving
because
you
I
a
fell
ride
asleep
back.
and that all
Ooh,
happened.
look at that. Fancy. I wish I got that kind of treatment.
well, no Sissika.
So Dawson just got back with me.
Dawson.
Yeah. The
Yeah?
doctor taking care of the patient right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. And
Just know we've got a patient over at the doctor's office.
okay.
And he barely pulled through.
Jeez. Do I want to know any of the details?
I barely know the details. I was just told that much, and I know Dawson is the type to make assumptions and blab to deputies.
Oh, great.
As much as I love the kid, he does have a self-righteous bone in his body. Actually, most of them are.
Is he something that might become a problem?
I don't think so. Aside from, you know, the deputies are going to be making their own assumptions. It's not that hard.
Right.
But I think Dylan's okay with the consequences of his actions. He said he was gonna admit to it if he was confronted.
I don't think Dylan has anything to worry about now. Riker, what do you think?
So.
I think we'd be stupid to think that we have nothing to worry about.
Are you calling me stupid?
I guess so, in a roundabout way. It wasn't my intention.
You think they're still gonna go after Dylan?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This has done nothing but amplify any sort of attention.
They'll smile and nod and wave you goodbye when they're told to, but as soon as you're out the door, they're scheming about ways to get you back in.
I don't know.
We should have just had the bench trial from the get-go. There was no reason for anything else.
Just to get it over with, do the time and be done.
Mm-hmm. There's always going to be basically time served 5 months. Because I could have got you with much more.
Yeah. I don't know, there's something about that gene.
I just can't believe you got in there with you.
That's what I'm saying. He also did whatever he could to prevent the bank from going out of business.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just thinking about this now. But he never presented any evidence of a key.
Sal, don't
No, I'm not.
don't make
Don't
me feel
fall in
worse
love
than I
just
already
yet.
do.
No. I'm just saying, like.
All right, Riker, I'm coming over to park, so don't pinch up close to the wall. I'll kill you. Never want to get pinched between a wall and a buggy. Especially not on horseback.
No, I'm just saying that, like.
If he presented the key, then it would have been indisputable that it was the bank key.
Like, and I don't know if he forgot. I don't know. There's something about him.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Well, like Doc said, don't fall in love yet.
Oh, I don't know how things work.
They,
Then just
well,
be
the
our
lady gave me
attorney
the
then.
stuff. I have to look at it. So,
Hey, do it.
I don't mind coaching.
Oh, look at the man.
So who's gonna do the moonshine for the gypsies?
How'd it go?
Still do that.
I mean, it went as good as it could have.
Yeah, I mean honestly, that's a good deal. What you got?
5 months.
Well, he got 5 months and sealed records from public eye, which means he gets to keep his business license.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like the best case scenario for him.
Are they gonna fucking break the locks open or what?
I don't know.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Supposedly, I need to go through the proper channels now.
What?
Okay. Jesus.
I'd say do it.
Channels.
Yeah, the proper channels. Like either I need to hit up the sheriffs every time I need them to open up the door, or I go through and get
You're
it
a bank-
okayed for
you're
me
a-
to carry a bank key.
You're a bank manager that needs to go somewhere else. Tell people to come back. Say, hey, open my doors for me. Or you have Yep. Fantastic.
Could you ask the governor to have the doors, the locks on your office removed?
That's what I'm
That is-
thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was. I think that's the easiest plan. And you know what? You'll probably get that, especially if they can prove, like without a doubt, that there's nothing dangerous in there.
Yeah.
Because what could it be used for? I guess if it's being
you got rid of those
robbed-
bodies.
What?
You got rid of the bodies in the jar.
No, there's no. I don't even think those are urns.
I don't know. There's ash in them.
You looked in one of them?
You amaze me
Yes,
every time.
there was ash in the jar.
Why would there be
And then-
ashes in a
Well,
bank?
maybe somebody was smoking in the thing.
No. And then the ones out front and the fireplace, there's 2 pictures next to each one of them at the fireplace.
What?
Yeah. So there's 3 bodies burned in urns.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So you think?
I think you just like signed up for some crazy ritual shit.
So where did
it's
Riker go?
passing on, like it's passing
It's
on
outside.
to each manager, and each manager
wait for him.
fucking burns.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
be
know
able to
I don't
sleep
know.
tonight.
I don't know what you just got yourself into, but it ain't looking good. Is what I was trying to point out to you, but you just blew me off.
Well, it's a good thing that you're head of security now.
Yes, exactly.
Head of
So
security?
so you can protect me.
Yes. I always protect you.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, you say you point your finger gun at someone and you put your thumb down to your finger and I'll shoot.
Oh wow.
Like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you don't think it's bad?
Somebody comes in there and you'd be like, no, bring it on. Bring it on.
Boom, bang.
Yeah.
Dead.
They come in, they say something real nasty to me right to my face.
Yeah.
You'd be like, how dare you?
Mm-hmm. How dare you, sir? Bang.
Bing bong.
Bang bong bang. Dead. On the ground. Bleeding. Then I shove him out the door. I wish him on his way to heaven or hell.
Oh God.
Where
Good job,
else?
Butch.
Thank you. Thank you. You know I got stabbed waiting outside for you, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got stabbed. some crazy gang came over to me. They tried drawing on me, and I punched all the guns out their hands. They pulled out a knife and stabbed me in the gut. In the robbery.
Did it have
No, I stabbed him.
the one that? Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Come on, Bree. You're supposed to roll with it.
Okay. All right.
Wait, did you actually stab him?
Yeah, she stabbed me.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean, I don't think it was on purpose.
It wasn't.
Yes, she says that, so I believe her.
Is that Ace?
How's it feel to be a criminal, huh?
I'm not a criminal.
Yeah, it's
Not guilty.
Out of public eye. Well, you're guilty, but out of public eye, so you're technically not a criminal.
Jesus.
There you go. You need to be an attorney there, patch
See,
letters.
that's
We
what
just
I'm
can't
saying.
talk about it anymore.
He should be our attorney. In the-
Patters.
Patters?
Yeah, because it's
What?
ladders and
I
patters together.
I hated that even more than.
I need, like, I don't know what I need to do.
I need a shot of bourbon in this coffee.
Yeah, drink and take the night off.
I heard that.
How the hell do we not have
Nah.
Not have what?
coffee?
What's over here?
I need to change my clothes because I bled all
Oh,
over.
I'm so glad the Christmas tree is gone.
Thomas, can I talk to you real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you making there?
Honestly, right now I'm just want to feel the knife, so nothing. You want it?
No. Keep working at it.
Right. Just gonna shave away everything.
You're talking about the wood in your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she got a vampire stick. Dylan gave it to her.
Vampire stick?
Yeah.
Where'd he go off to?
Sleep.
I think that's where I need to go soon, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure you were okay.
I appreciate it, Butch. I appreciate all of you being there.
Of course.
That was a first for the old Salvatore.
Yeah. Now you're a hard man.
Nah, I don't know about that. I did punch Gene Holt in the face after he punched Rika.
Oh, very good.
You see how
You
fast I
did.
did that?
Yeah, that was great. Mm-hmm.
He probably didn't feel it, though. Gloves were on.
You got those big hands though.
Yeah.
They're
do got
normal
big
size.
hands.
They're normal. They're
I think
proportional.
They might be normal size, but you're just small.
Yeah. That
They're
is very true.
proportional. What are you talking about?
Our hands are way larger than what they should be.
Whose?
You.
No. My hands are normal. Everyone
Yeah,
else
you
has got small
you
hands.
got one of them big, like, nasty hands.
What? No. How about my hands are normal and everyone else's are small?
No, I think it's just the regular size, but they're big for you. Because you're so small.
I'm not small.
Okay. If you say so.
I'm just extremely tall, challenged.
Right.
You look
tall,
like you're
challenged.
bent at the knees, like you
Yeah, what
could
are
be
you
a little
doing?
bit taller, Sal.
I like
You
to,
got-
you know.
you got some knee problems?
No, it's like springs. You know, you kind of like.
Why don't you do a demonstration there for us?
What kind of demonstration?
I don't know. You said you got like springs. So what's the springy steps?
All right.
It's your duck, man. Walk around like a damn duck.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
See the spring?
Right.
There's a little hop in the step, right?
Careful, don't kick it.
Oh, watch out!
Jesus.
Watch out!
Sticky foot out of there. Oh my god.
Getting way too close. Need a back.
Coming back to you, Reka.
She gonna put
Right here in the back.
Your butt. Oh.
Watch out, Rika. Coming through.
Don't.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Wait.
Thank
What
you.
was that?
I had to interrupt the dance number. You kicked Bree in the face like 6 times.
I'm sorry.
You tried
I
to.
thought
It's
I
kinda
didn't
too
even
small
think
to
it.
get up there.
Yeah, come on.
It
didn't
didn't
even
actually
kick up
kick
there.
me, but
Right.
you got way too close.
Okay, look
I
at.
was
Hold
mad.
on. Stand next to her right now.
Pardon, let me just get the manager's
No,
side here.
Bree, go sit down again, Bree. Because I'm pretty
Sal,
sure
this hat's not bad.
you two were about to say
Balloons.
almost sitting down. Now,
Not
come on,
even
walk.
close. That's like half of him.
Stop it. Stop it.
All
Okay,
right.
walk over there.
Look, Jesus.
Stand next to him. Stand next to her right here. Come on. Get close and smile.
Not that close, please.
Hold on.
Holy shit.
I can't. I want to sit right next to you.
Doing little tricks there. What's going on?
You struggling?
You okay?
Oh,
The old floating chair trick.
It's impressive.
I just sit on top of you.
Whatever. Holy, the horse almost came in.
Oh.
Horse wants a drink.
God damn it, Silver.
Your horse thirsty?
So a horse walked into a bar, right?
All right. I think I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn in. Don't telegram me if you need anything, all right?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, I've got a fishing date to go to later.
Fishing.
Yep.
All right.
I can't go to
Oh,
bed.
wait,
I
are you
gotta
sleeping in the
stalk Thomas
closet?
on his date.
Well, thanks again, Rika, for all the doing your best. I really do appreciate it.
I did what I can, yeah. It was not bad considering.
Yeah.
What was your last name, Colin?
I don't have one.
Wheeler and
It's just
Colin,
Colin
law
Ladders.
firm, coming to you soon.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. And we could probably use a.
You believe Gene asked me if I wanted to be a prosecutor?
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Nice.
I'm telling
well
you,
done.
there's something about him.
I don't trust them. You dropped your steak there.
Oh no, that's good there.
Yeah.
Even there.
All right, everyone. Have a good night.
And good night.
Is that ace guy the one that's wanting to kill us?
What?
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 That ace guy.
You were getting killed by Ace?
I'm not even jumping in on that.
Well,
I'm not even jumping in on that.
Well.
Isn't that what you said?
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Maybe it was someone who I was.
Goodbye. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. And yeah, let's see if we can get something going here. Yep. I did not expect Court RP today, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And we'll be going live Thursday. So is Bree the new part of gang or something? I guess so. Props. I don't truly know because I haven't spent a lot of time with Bree as much as everyone else has. So I guess she's like, you know, she's a part of us now. I know she wanted to do a what is it, like her business in here. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're going to find somebody to raid over on the Twitch world and YouTube and Facebook peeps. Thank you so much for watching if you're out there, and we will see you guys next time. All right. Let's see here. We have Official B. Let's see who else we got. We did Skoog last time. Roxas we could do. Choi's also going on. Let's do B. She always comes in here and gives us some love. B may or may not be on a break. Wait, what? You know, she's always on a break because I always raid her whenever it's time to like it's always like I always raid her whenever it's like the servers shut down and restart, so I always catch her at this. But we're gonna go over there and say hello. I know a lot of you guys over there hang out over there anyway, so thank you again so much for hanging out. Much love to all of you. We will see you guys next time. All right, peace, love, and all that jazz. I love you, Seal Nation. Yeah, she's we're just gonna go over there anyways. Bye bye, everyone.